Welcome everyone to the JungleCast Podcast. I am your host Dre Montana, along with me, Cam, Mel, and Lex. And today we'll be recapping the events that happened in 2024 and talk about our plans for the year 2025. So I think our last podcast episode is like what, a month and a half now, right? A month and a half?
Just about.
Yeah,
I
Damn,
think so.
damn. That's a long time though. That is a
nice
very
little
long time.
hiatus.
It is though, but I'm glad we back though. Glad we are back. So first things first, we gotta talk about one of the greatest moments that happened in 2024, which was Cat Williams on the Club Shay Shay podcast. How he said that 2024 was the year of the truth, and he was right on the mark with that.
Right.
He was right on that one.
Yeah,
I give him that.
He created a world's a firestorm with that for sure.
Damn,
Definitely
firestorm.
knew.
What
How y'all feel about that, man? That whole Cat Williams interview.
It's like
I didn't even watch all of it. I'm not gonna hold you because, like, I don't know. I just feel like some things I don't need to know, and I
Yeah.
feel like Cat Williams had a lot of things to say that I didn't need to know.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm. That man was talking crazy. I don't know, maybe the liquor. When you drink that liquor, all the truth comes out.
Yeah, like I didn't know like how true it would be afterwards. It's like, Cat Williams is crazy. Let's all be honest. Like I don't know how much truth was in that interview.
Especially
But then-
considering he's a comedian.
A lot of
Yeah,
it was true though. Like I've seen people like connect the dots like after he said that and like come up with receipts. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of it, from my understanding, was actually true, which makes it worse. Which is, I think, like how you like kind of like when they say don't meet your heroes type shit. Like
Yeah.
that's what I took from that interview was like it was just gonna be a lot of information that I never want to know about people,
Mm-hmm.
and as long as it's not anything like where they're doing anything harmful, I can let people be shitty people without me acknowledging that.
True, yeah.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's just like what Cat does. Like he might be crazy, but hey, them crazy people sometimes they be telling the truth. People
Yeah.
just overlook the fact that oh, he's just talking crazy. He don't know what he's talking about. He's just saying shit just for clickbait or likes or views, blah blah blah. But I'm like, well, I mean, he's in the comedy business, so he probably knows the ins and outs of that shit too. Some people try to bullshit the way.
Legit.
Not surprised at the stuff that he was saying because it's technically been going on for years. It's just nobody's been paying attention to it or it goes over everybody's heads. People bit by bit
Yeah.
have been coming out about it, but nobody believed them because they get blackmailed by Hollywood or whatever the case may be. They basically disappear. That's why a lot of actresses or singers and stuff you see, they leave because they know what's going on in the industry. And they're scared to speak about it because
Yeah.
they might lose a loved one. They might be the ones gone. They'll take your ass out real quick.
Like the
Yeah,
shit with
choose to the life because it's dangerous. It's like it's like being in a mafia. Like
yeah.
Hollywood is literally built off of like mafia shit. It's like mafia rules. Like everybody knows what's going on, but nobody talks about it. Everybody's afraid to talk about it. Like everybody has to pretend like everything's okay because you can't literally because somebody's gonna find out or they're gonna find you. But I think too, like it comes to a point where certain people or certain things, after a while, they let go of the reins and they let you let shit slip. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
honestly don't think that Cat Williams talked about anything that he knew he was gonna be in danger for real if he talked about it. Like I really don't see him playing with his life like that personally.
And speaking about actors and actresses, y'all watched the Quiet on Set shit, the Nickelodeon thing?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I seen like bits and clips and stuff like that on social media. I'm like, yo, yeah, all this shit happened, and I was surprised.
See, like, for me, like the Diddy stuff, like here's the thing. I didn't know like how deep and like how crazy that got. Like, I think we all knew that Diddy was a weirdo. I didn't know that he was doing all that shit.
Yeah.
I
We
remember,
knew he was doing a lot of freaky shit. We
Yeah,
didn't
see, like
think
that's what
that
I'm
it
saying.
was
Like,
like
To the
we all knew he
extreme.
was he was like a weirdo like that. I remember like years ago, like he was asked like what should be added to the Olympics, and he was responded like who can have sex the longest. Like, so we all knew he was weird. I didn't know that like all the dangerous stuff he did.
the
That's
dangerous stuff. Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought that
like
like people was just partying. Like people were like doing their own thing and then just going
Yeah.
to his parties, and he just was basically just hosting the fuckery, not really like perpetuating the fuckery
Right.
Mhm.
type
Like,
thing.
yeah, we all knew he was weird. I just didn't know like all this other stuff that happened in the background. But yeah, this is gonna be quite a. I'm telling you, when those tapes from the security footage comes out, we're gonna be surprised at who's on those tapes.
I'm surprised they loaned this. I'm surprised they're still holding this shit this long. Like, damn. Like, show the
I'm
tapes.
not. I'm not. It takes a lot of time to
It does,
do to
yeah.
go through discovery. Like when you do discovery for a case, it takes that's the bulk of the case. Like so a lot of times when you see somebody being charged with something and then you be like, "Damn, what's taking them so long to like bring it to
Mm-hmm.
court?" It's literally because discovery takes meticulous time because you got to comb through all this evidence and you
Mhm.
have to document the evidence. So even though I'm seeing it, I just froze. I'm so mad. Even though I'm seeing it with like my eyes,
Mm-hmm.
I still have to write down in this video, Mr. Combs is blah 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 and this and that. And you have to like literally type the shit out, make reports because somebody has to be able to like in a court case, if I want to pick it up and read it out loud, I don't have to I'm not showing the tape. I'm reading it from the discovery paperwork. So it's like then your lawyer has to see it and then their lawyer has to see it and then everybody has to see it. It's just a lot of fucking work. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what takes the longest time. So if you got Diddy literally recorded everything like he was constantly on MTV. So that is hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of tapes that they have to
Years worth
watch
of
all of
stuff.
it.
And the
Mm-hmm.
trial, I think, is April.
On the
I
trial.
could be wrong. April or May. It's one of those months. Yeah.
Oh, they probably gonna push that shit back to get more, try to get more discovery or evidence. You know.
It depends on how where they're taking the case with the other if they bring anybody else up on charges and he has co-defendants, that
Mhm.
would be probably the deciding factor because then they have to do discovery with his evidence on other people for
Mm-hmm.
other stuff.
And I seen so many documentaries about Diddy on Tubi,
There's one.
on Hulu, and I think I may
There's
be
one.
wrong as Netflix, but I could be wrong.
There's one coming on CNN. I think this month or next month about him.
That's crazy, bro. How many documentaries does it take for him to get exposed? Like I've never seen some
He's
shit
an
like that in my life.
Well, that's the thing.
It
He's a
depends on the
billionaire.
angle.
Yeah, he's an icon. Yeah, they'll make all the money off of him.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
and then there's different angles you could approach too. Like you could approach it as like his business side, anything that he did shady with his business. You could
Mhm.
approach it with the sexual side. You could approach it with the human trafficking. You could approach it with the abuse, with the violence. Like you could approach it with like the music. Like
Mm-hmm.
literally he's been in the industry for so long that you can
Mhm.
take
Yeah.
this thing and have so many different angles and tell the story so many different ways and focus on because nobody's gonna be able to focus on everything. They will, but they'll only be able to like touch on
Mm-hmm.
it. It's not gonna be in depth.
And
So
50,
yeah, you're gonna see
and also 50 Cent made a documentary of him too. It's crazy. But
Of
50's
course,
a
50 Cent.
50
50.
Cent can't stand Diddy. He
He
cannot
He's
sure
one of the
stand
most
that
can.
man.
pettiest people in the world. I love him.
That's what I'm saying. It's like 50 is just a troll, yo. Like that boy is just a.
He
He's the
is.
king of a troll. He's one of the king of the trolls out here. That's what it's
He's a
What
funny
you gonna
too.
do?
Capricorn.
Because what you gonna do?
50
Go up and
Cent is
fight
a
him?
true Capricorn.
Right.
And then you got Antonio Brown being a troll too. That man different too. He's a different
He
one
need to
right
go.
there.
He need to go to the hospital or like see somebody.
Man,
Because
that shit
he's
too late
acting
now. That
what?
shit too late to go to a hospital. That man done up.
Yep.
But I don't know who's worse, Antonio Brown or 50 Cent. But 50 Cent,
Antonio.
nah, I mean, I'll still give it to 50 Cent though. 50 Cent would troll anybody. He trolled Diddy, he
Um,
trolled Jay-Z, he trolled so many people, bro. It's so hard to count.
50 Cent is a diabolical troller though.
he
Yeah.
He's
is.
not like he does it in so many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like he thinks of things that people would not think to do, like buying 50,000 concert seats of your concert. Like he's like and he has money to throw away for
Mhm.
They
trolling.
would for
Like
Ja Rule too. He bought 50,000 of Ja Rule's concert and nobody didn't go. He's like, all right, cool, I'm gonna buy him. Bought him. Get your money. I'm like, damn, that's just diabolical. It's over right there.
diabolical. He's like, I put money in your pocket. Like, I feel like that makes it so much worse. Like, it's
Yeah.
embarrassing that you were able to buy the speeding tickets, but the fact that you were like, I'm gonna put money in your pocket because you a broke bitch, like,
especially as someone
Damn.
who he was beefing with for the absolute longest. Like
I think that's his
why
longest beef. That's his longest beef in them all. Of all the beefs he
Ja Rule.
had, yeah, of all the beefs that he had on 50, I think him and Ja Rule is the longest.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was from the beginning.
Yeah,
When
that
they
was.
first hit the scene, like
At least got it. At least he had beef with Ja Rule, Fat Joe,
Yeah.
which they cool now.
Mhm.
Dipset,
Game.
yeah, Game, they cool now. Game, they cool now.
No, they're
Dipset,
not. Wait, are
yes,
they?
they are. Yeah, they are.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and then Dipset with Cameron and Jim Jones, they cool. Well, they had a little. Well, 50 Cent was trolling Jim Jones a little bit earlier this year.
On camera, interview.
Yeah, I'm like, if 50 just don't care. That's one thing about 50, bro. He would troll the shit out you. He wouldn't care. He would piss people off. He would definitely piss people off. But he don't care.
that's his entertainment. Him trolling people, he don't even. I really genuinely don't even think he'd be mad. I think he just be having a good time.
Hell
That's why
yeah.
that's why he and Eminem are best friends. They're both like the biggest trolls in America.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, Floyd Mayweather. That's one of the best trolls from 50, yo.
That was hilarious.
Yes.
This
And
man.
he would not. He was so relentless with the Floyd shit. He kept
Mhm.
doing it for like a month straight, like consistently. Like
It was back to back.
Talking about that boy can't read. He can't read a full page of a
when
Harry
he
Potter
made
book.
that meme, when he made that meme of him sitting in the classroom with the Dr. Seuss book. Oh my god.
That was
Mm-mm.
hilarious.
Yeah, 50 Cent's one of the
Forgot
trolls
about
out
that.
there. And then what else happened in 2024? There was so many beefs.
Rat beef. You can't eat rat beef, but no rat beef. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Kendrick
But
and Drake shit, J.
mhm.
Cole.
I'm not
Nah.
counting J. Cole. I'm not counting Drake. Nothing to do with him. If anything, it's
Only
just
because he
like
punked out of it.
no. I did. Okay, no. J. Cole is not gonna call you a pedophile. He's not gonna bring up your wife and kids. He had no business in that rat beef. I don't want to hear that.
I said
Yeah,
what
he
I said.
he ain't with the
I'm
smoke.
glad
Like,
he
no.
bowed out. I'm glad he bowed out of that beef because he really didn't have no. He really didn't have no standing in that fight. He had no business being there.
Exactly.
Like, is he a
Absolutely.
talented rapper? Yes. Is he a talent? Like, he's a talented individual, but when it comes to like that type of like energy, that's not his energy.
Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
glad he set that out.
But
If it's
nah,
like about
go ahead. No, go ahead.
if it's about being like the best rapper, I think he would have stayed in it. But like when you got your niggas like Drake and Kendrick who don't like each other, it's just like, what am I doing here?
Mm-hmm. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that Megan Stallion and Nicki Minaj beef for a little bit? That
That
happened.
was
Yeah.
horrible. That was
That
the
was
worst.
Yeah, that was the
beef
worst
of
one.
2020.
You mean
Like,
Nicki
it was
Minaj beef up with
terrible.
everybody?
It was like, who the hell cares? Yeah, exactly. Like Lex said, she beefs with every like female rapper.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj, my nigga, just sit your ass down.
Her condoning people going to Meg's mom's grave is the most disgusting, deplorable shit that I
Mhm.
have ever seen anybody like famous, like just on some mean girl shit. That's the worst mean girl shit I ever seen in my life. Is for you to bring in somebody's dead mother and then like egg people on to go do things to her grave. Are you fucking crazy? You do
Right.
some shit like that to somebody in real life, you're gonna come up
Yeah.
out of here. Like nobody's gonna let you do that shit in real life. Like if it
Mhm.
was like me, if me and Lex beef out and she send people to come, like what the fuck? No, you can't do that in real life. That means you want to die. Like that's crazy shit. Like
Yo, her
She's
fans
after
are
they was
crazy.
cool though.
Her
After
fan-
they was cool though, because they could have just stayed cool. But Nicki Minaj can't stay cool with nobody. You see, she had Ice Spice as like her little mini me or whatever. They beefed out too. Like
Yeah, it
obviously
didn't
she's
last
the
long.
problem. Like
Yeah, because she thinks she's the queen of rap. Like nobody can take her spot. Like, come on, Nicki, your time is up.
she don't even make enough music to like maintain
Yeah.
that. You can just be
Exactly.
an icon. It's okay to just be iconic. You can just
Yeah.
that's enough sometimes. Like it's
And
okay.
then Ice Spice and Lotto had beef too, which was fucking pointless. I don't know why. I mean, obviously
Why-
Lotto was better than Ice Spice. Like, let's be honest.
By a
It's
country
no
mile.
reason for that. She weighed 2 pounds because she wanted to be with Lotto.
And now Ice Spice lost hella weight. I'm like, ugh.
Honestly,
Yeah.
wouldn't even call that beat. That was just a L already on Ice Spices, and
Right.
it's like you forgot Lotto came from the rap game. Like I've literally
Mhm.
seen her evolution since like her YouTube stuff
Mhm.
even when she was younger. So it's like Lotto has already been doing shit way longer than you ever have. You make one or two little songs from TikTok, and now you're famous, shaking your ass. Now you lost weight, nobody likes you.
Yeah.
She lost that
People
ass
still love
anyway.
Lotto. Just putting that out there.
Yeah.
She
Mhm.
went from being thick with 2 C's to slim thick with 1 C.
Oh man,
I
but
said
no,
she's smaller than me. That's
She's
bad.
so skinny.
that's what happens when you in the rap industry.
She got a booty shape. Like, it's still shapely. It's just not really there, like,
Not anymore.
compared to how it
That's
was.
crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just not the same. Like, when some people lose weight, to me, it kind of get like for her, it doesn't look so healthy on her. Like, it
She
don't
got
look,
Yeah.
that bobblehead feel going.
yeah, like it don't look
She looked
as nice
crazy.
as it did when she was a little thicker. If she would have
Mm.
kept some of her
Mhm.
thickness, she probably would have been all right, but she went too far. And I'm like,
She used to play volleyball. Like, if she woulda kept that same physique from when she was, like,
exactly.
playing volleyball, she would still look healthy. Now she just look too skinny.
Mhm.
Hmm.
That's what happened in the rap industry. You know what I'm saying? You do things that you have to do to keep it up, but you're trying to have that standard. I guess you kind of say.
I
You know?
guess.
Everybody's
Yeah.
getting drunk. Everybody's
Yeah.
getting drunk and doing drugs all the time.
Mhm. Mhm. Kodak
I
And
think
want
that's
to
Black.
kind of.
call it, and want to
I
call
think
it
that's kind of what.
Ozempic.
Yeah. I think that's kind of what makes me appreciate J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake even kind of more. It's like they're not really doing that shit. They're still making the music that they want to make.
Mhm.
Drake, I'm glad that was the only good thing about the beef, in my opinion, was like Drake started rapping like we've all wanted him to rap. Because
Mhm.
like for all the dogs, it's just like, dude, we get it, okay? Like you fuck these 20-year-olds, you treat them like you're in still in Degrassi, like it just got old. And then like
Mhm.
Family Matters, I was like, yes, yes, more of that, more of that.
Yeah, and then Kendrick came back with Not Like Us, and that shit just shut that nigga down off the rip.
Oh god,
That shit was over. That shit was
No,
over when that song
Over.
came out.
Kendrick had it mapped out. He was
he
just
did,
waiting for
yeah.
his time to strike, and he
Hmm.
striked out.
I think that, yeah, once Family Matters came out, like hours later, like not even like a less than an hour later, came out with that song.
Uh,
And then he had the pop out special on Amazon Prime,
that
and I saw the whole entire thing. I'm
I
like,
think that is like a top 5 event of 2024. That
mm-hmm,
not even only Kendrick set. That whole concert was insane. Like I
exactly.
remember, like I was watching it in my family room. When Tyler the Creator came out, I could just hear everybody screaming throughout my stereo. It's like, oh my god!
Mm-hmm,
I feel like it
Absolutely.
was like the West Coast was like they kind of needed that,
mm-hmm. And
especially
then,
like with what's been happening. Nipsey getting
Yeah.
killed,
mm-hmm,
Kobe dying. Um, yeah, they kind of needed that. So I'm happy for them.
yep. And then also when Kendrick came out with that song, Not Like Us, he played that shit like 6 times. It was a wrap.
It was at a club every 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the concert itself. Just that song, and it's like drop mic,
Five
exit stage
times.
left.
He played it 5 times.
Well, I thought that was
No.
6.
No, it's five. Like
Oh,
he
okay.
like the sixth one was like we thought he was gonna do it because like as they were walking off, like the beat happened and it's like, oh my god, again, they're all gonna come back out. Oh no, they're just gonna
We
do
got
it for the
trolled, but
beat.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But either way, though, he had Russell Rose book on stage, Deron, wait, Deron DeRozan, DeMar
Yeah.
DeRozan, I should say.
Yeah.
SZA, she was there in disguise.
She was.
LeBron was
she
there.
didn't think we would notice her. Like we. Oh my god, it's SZA. She's like, damn it.
I
LeBron
would
was
like to
there.
say that SZA had the best BBL of 2024.
I could
SZA's
agree.
BBL is perfect.
It's
Mm-hmm.
It
like it
is
looks so natural.
it is the best BBL of 2024. Like, it was fantastic. I just wanted to point that out.
Nah, you right. You right.
You're
When
correct. Yeah.
when most women with BBL, you could tell like the ass and the legs portion don't be portion right.
Yeah, but ass and the
Mhm.
thighs, they don't correlate right.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't even notice what somebody told me. I'm like, for real?
I
Honorable
knew she
mention
did,
is
and
Doechie's BBL, but I don't know when Doechie got her BBL. And it's a slim BBL, but yeah, that's honorable mention is Doechie's BBL. But
I mean,
SZA definitely had the best BBL.
like I said again, it's all about in the rap industry. You gotta make yourself look presentable, make yourself look good. You gotta enhance your body at some point.
She
Like,
did it
True.
the right way though, because
yeah,
like you said, like most of the times it don't match the rest of the body, and it just be like,
Mhm.
please,
get it,
why?
guess just to get the show out. I guess I don't know, just to be in competition.
But yeah, that Kendrick concert was a public execution.
It
If I ever
was.
seen one.
It was, yo. And then people got mad that Kendrick Lamar now about to be doing the Super Bowl halftime this year instead of Lil Wayne.
Did we talk about that? How do
I
y'all
think
feel
we
about
did.
that?
I don't.
like, you know.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You go first. You go first.
Okay. Yeah. So like, I obviously did want Wayne to do the Super Bowl, especially because he's been in like partnership with some of the NFL, and I would have been cool. Like he brought out Nicki and Birdman and stuff like that. However, Wayne's recent concerts have me a little like,
Concerned.
yeah, concerned. Like, if you take the lean away from him for like a couple days and then like, he rehearses well, we do the stuff, that's fine. But like I don't know, like, okay, Wayne and lean is different than Snoop and weed. Like Snoop can just
Mhm.
smoke a joint and just go perform like he did in LA. With Wayne, it's like, and all his lyrics are very, very explicit.
Mhm.
So I don't really, I was sad. I thought that maybe they could have done it, but like, look, I'm not gonna complain about seeing Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Like
If it
the
was like
biggest problem outside of like Wayne's like drug use or like lack of performance, because I feel like that could be changed. Like if he really wanted to
Mhm.
perform well, he really could put his mind to it and do that. I think
Yeah.
the biggest problem was like the family friendly aspect of it,
Yeah.
because Wayne's lyrics, even when you take the cuss words out, they're very, very, very like sexually suggestive. Like he's always talking about coochie. Like he like has built an empire on coochie lyrics, and it's like you really like,
Like
you know what
how?
I'm saying? Like Wayne's features would make a better quote unquote uh content for halftime shows because they're features. Like they go with the song, they have something going on, they got good punchlines. But like his actual songs are not like family friendly. So that was my biggest thing, was just like, bro,
Yeah.
they would have to
Well,
slice the song so crazy to make them fit for that venue that I would be like, feel like I got like cheated a little bit because
yeah,
I'm a Wayne fan. I would get cheated because you're gonna
Mhm.
cut out the best stuff
Mhm.
to make it digestible for TV.
yeah. Like what Mel is saying, it's like it's different than like when 50 performed in LA and he did
In the
like It's Your
club.
Birthday, yeah, in the club. Yeah, it's like they don't have to splice a lot for that. For Wayne songs, you kind of do. So
Yeah. Not only
um
got curse word, you got sexual explicit stuff on top of that, and then it's gonna be a lot to cut out. It's just like, what's the point? Go listen to this shit.
And not to mention, even with like Wayne's older songs and stuff, there's still like, since we're in a different time period now and everything's more sensitive and stuff, they
sensitive.
will have to do so many chopping and screwing.
Mhm.
And to real Wayne fans, we're like, we're getting robbed out of the stuff we actually want to hear, but we have to appeal to our new audience because everybody's so damn sensitive too.
Indeed. No matter what, it's still gonna be sensitive. Plus, like for the fact that just like how what Mel and Cam said, with the lack of performance, and then this, certain songs gonna be cut off, and it's the right move for the NFL to choose Kendrick Lamar because again, he had the biggest
Biggest year.
biggest year in 2024. Exactly.
Biggest year and biggest influence as of right now. So
Mhm.
Yeah, he had the biggest year. As far as rap goes, he definitely had the biggest year out of everybody.
Now,
And
yeah.
it's like, of course, they
okay.
got to capitalize off of that money. Like they
Mhm.
have to make the money. Like it's all
Mhm.
about money at the end of the day. He's gonna make the most money. Like people who don't give a fuck about football are gonna turn off whatever they're watching and turn on the halftime show. Like
Just to
it's
see
gonna
Mhm.
that.
happen.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
They did the
And,
same thing when in LA. Yeah.
and it's crazy
I
how,
want
how.
to say shout out to my Lions. Shout out to
Oh,
my
okay.
I
Lions.
want Mel. I want them in the Super Bowl so bad.
Me too,
The
man.
Lions,
But
right?
Yes,
yeah.
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
like the Vikings are frauds. Philly fans are like just nasty, like the most degenerate people on
Wait,
the
wait, 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 wait,
planet.
wait, 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 hold up. Time out. What do you mean by Vikings are frauds? Like Phillies, I get it, but why Vikings?
Well, I just like I don't know Sam Darnold. Like, look, Justin Jefferson can't do everything, and going up against Sean McVay, who managed to win if like look, who managed to win the Super Bowl with Matthew Stafford. If Sean McVay like wins this game without Aaron Donald, and he like wins 2 playoff games without him, we might be sizing up for gold jackets. But yeah, I don't know.
Nah,
Sam
first,
Darnold.
first and foremost, the Vikings, they did a wonderful job this year. Like I never
Yeah.
expect them to make it to the playoffs anyway. They even try to get a winning season because their rookie quarterback got hurt for the season, and then you bring Sam Darnold and he just changed that whole team up within that year. Because you know why? Because he had weapons this time around. You know what I'm saying? And so he had like a career resurgence. So do I see the Vikings resigning him for the next season? Probably. Now they trying to trade. They might trade in JJ McCarthy. I'm like, why trade him? Y'all got him in the first round. You know what I'm saying? With a high pick. Why trade him? I rather just keep him around, learn from Sam Darnold, and then if shit goes left, he comes in and hope he plays good too. Yeah. And then with
I'm
Philly,
seeing like one of the biggest problems in football, and I'm not even like a huge football fan. I've always been a Saints fan. I've always been a Lions fan because my family's from Louisiana and my family's from Detroit. That's how I base my fandom off of for football, right? But what I'm realizing as a outsider to the hardcore football shit, and then watching the Lions franchise and like the way that we have kind of like built ourselves up brick by brick. It's the thing about football is what I'm noticing is that it's such a full body thing. You think about players on the field or you think about the coach. It's so many different parts of it that make it a good make a team good, like your defensive coordinator,
Mhm.
your offensive coordinator, your head coach, your quarterback, your defensive line. Like you have to literally strategize every single part of your team to make them good, and then you worry about the actual performance of the players on the kind of like damn near on the back end, because if you don't motivate them the right way, and if you don't place them in the right spots and you don't put them with the right people that they have the right chemistry with, then your team on stats, you could have the best team stat wise, and then your team is ass when they get on the field because of all this other stuff. It's so crazy to
Hold
think
on. Can I
about.
say something real quick, Mel?
For sure.
I'm gonna give the Lions credit too, because like the Lions have a lot of players injured on the defensive side too, and they still winning games. You know, regarding how many injuries they got, both offense and defense, but mostly with the defensive players, they're still winning games. I think they got the number one. They got the number one seat in the end up seat right now, so they got the first round bye. So they're not playing until like next week.
Yeah, I think a lot of that is because of like the chemistry. You have a team where we've been fucking we had a 0-16 season.
At
A
one point.
0-16 season. Like you have a team that is so tired of being the worst team or being so fucked up as a franchise. The people who aren't even like star players, they feel like they owe something to the team. So with our defensive line having all these holes in it, you have people who are they're like, fuck, like I gotta fill in, like I can't be the weak link, because they feel like they owe something to the team.
Next
Like
man up.
they want it so bad that they're playing like they want it. So it's like, yeah, you might not be the best, but you want to support your teammates so bad that you show the fuck up and you do the work. And that's why it's so crazy. Like I see now like the feeling behind when we watch football movies, and like there's like those feel good moments and shit like that. Like I'm getting it now because it really is like that in real life. It's all about like your passion for the goal at the end. Like you have to be
Yeah.
passionate about it. And this is a really, really passionate team. And it's like I'm enjoying watching just that, because they be doing shit like schoolyard shit, like people like pushing people into the end zone for a touchdown, jumping on people's backs, people jumping over fucking people. It looks like they're just really enjoying the game. And that's like, I think that's the most fire part about it, is just watching them have a good time on the field.
Yeah, you got some players that like to play the game of football, and some players that just want to get the money, and that's it. They don't really. And then what Donnell said about CD Lamb, Trayvon Diggs, the whole Cowboys team, they're just horrible this year. Like
Parsons is the most delusional person on the planet. You cannot tell me otherwise.
Before I get to him though, right? You paid Dak Prescott $60 million a year for him to get fucking injured and be out for the whole entire season. Like, and they waited to like before the first game to sign him, and then CD Lamb signed him like what during like I'm gonna say practice or I don't know, like training camp. And then back to what you're saying with Micah Parsons, man. I'm like, oh, we're gonna win the Super Bowl next year. Like the fan.
Fuck up.
This franchise is one of the most delusional franchises I've ever seen in
Yes.
my life. Because like even like when the Lions was trash, everybody's just like, "Oh, we don't care. Our team is trash. We're still fans. We don't care. We know they trash. Now
Mhm.
what?" The fucking Cowboys are like, "This is a fantastic franchise. We've been to blah blah blah," and it's like you're just holding on to glory days, and y'all out here looking like boo boo on the field,
Mhm.
like. Y'all got dog walk. Like I was at the field when we played them. Like I was there, even though it was a away game. Like watching them get dog walked like that was embarrassing. Like we booed all the Cowboys fans out of the fucking field because what are you even doing here?
Mhm.
Y'all look terrible out here. Like
And the fact
people are like,
that they threw a lateral pass to an offensive lineman and he scored on them is fucking wild. Like at that point, they just playing with you at this point. They're not even playing for real. They just fucking with you at this point. They know they got you
Don't even
beat.
spend your money.
Mhm.
Don't even watch it at home at that. Just
And the fact that
our quarterback making touchdowns, multiple touchdowns in the season is actually fucking crazy.
Mhm.
Like what are y'all doing? Why are y'all letting them play with y'all like that? Like I'm happy because it's my team, but like, damn, y'all letting our quarterback score on y'all? That's actually nuts.
And the
Yeah,
fact-
Cowboy fans are like, the last guy in the bar,
Mhm.
I remember I was such a great quarterback, I dated the prom queen, I had a nice car. That was
That's
30
the
years ago.
Cowboys. That's
That
literally
was
the
30
Cowboys.
years ago.
Exactly. And the fact that CeeDee Lamb and Trayvon Diggs went to a club to shoot a music video after they lost is fucking crazy. Like at that point, I'd rather just go the fuck home. Like I'm not even trying to be in no damn club making a music video. But that just tells you they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? When you losing so many games, like when you losing so many games, what is there else to lose? Like you got there's no reason to keep playing for the season. The season's lost out the playoffs, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they start playing, and then like the last few games, that's when the Cowboys want to kick up. Where the hell that fire was at when I needed the most to make it to the playoffs? Like,
but the problem is, even when they pick up the fire, it goes right back downhill again. Like they will fumble on they will literally fumble on the most important games of their careers. And then if you see their fans and stuff breaking TVs and shit at home, going crazy, but still screaming Cowboys, it's like.
And the fact that every year they still talking about winning the Super Bowl is crazy. Like, y'all not thinking about no rebuilds, or y'all ain't thinking about doing a rebuild,
y'all need to
or
restructure y'all entire franchise.
Yeah,
y'all
like,
gotta win playoff games to win a Super Bowl.
first things
that's just how it is.
First
You
thing
gotta
first.
win games to get to the playoffs before you can play to get to the Super Bowl.
And then first thing first, they gotta Jerry Jones gotta change his mindset. Like, this man is so damn delusional, and he's the owner, CEO, and president. Like, bro, like, just sit your old ass down somewhere. Like,
Really, yeah.
Like the shit that he be saying just makes no sense. Like,
that's why he doesn't want to have a coach that's gonna take over the team. That's why he's gonna keep McCarthy, because if he wasn't if he wanted like a good coach, he would have gotten Sean Payton. But Sean Payton wants to do things his way. That can't happen with Jerry. He would have gotten Vrabel, but once again, he'd have to do things his way. Jerry's
He needs
just
to
not
take a
gonna do
line
that.
from the Ford family. He needs to take a line. It took their asses a long time to kind of relax and let things happen the right way. Ford family wanted to have that chokehold, was fucking us up for years. He needs to take a line from their ass and learn that you gotta just, it's not working. Let it go.
Yeah.
Try something different. It's okay to try something different. You got your fan base. Like your fan base not going nowhere, win or lose. So why not give your fans what they deserve? Like they're not going nowhere.
They're not.
Cowboy
So just
fans
let
deserve
them.
nothing.
Damn.
I listen. I fucking hate the Cowboys, but I'm just speaking objectively to say that your fans that's riding and dying for you, no matter what, deserve for you to give them what they're riding and dying for. Like at least try. Like at least try a little bit.
But yeah. Also, too, the Kansas City Chiefs, man. I do not want Mahomes to go to Super Bowl. Low-key, I really don't want him to go to Super Bowl.
If they actually three-peat, then that's like, one, he repeated because Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson fumbled the bag. Well, not the bag, but like they just decided to play terribly. And then San Francisco, I'll take the coin, even though, well, who's over there? Patrick Mahomes? Oh, yeah. Wait, we can defer first. We'll, we'll,
Nah.
we'll get the ball first.
See, the thing is that I don't hate Patrick Mahomes. I just hate the fact that, it's like the couple games that he played, of all the games that he played, that his team played the whole season, some of them games he meant to lose them shits, but they got lucky. Some of the games he got lucky.
I don't want to deal with the Taylor Swift bowl. It's gonna become about Taylor Swift.
Gosh.
Yeah, I just put them to the side. I'm like, okay, yeah, we get it. You're here for Taylor, whatever. The thing with Patrick Mahomes is that he's always amazing in the playoffs, and I just don't understand like how they can make that big switch, because sometimes he may not play great, and then like all the freaking sports media companies like, oh, it's finally time for Patrick Mahomes to fall off. Playoffs comes, boom, he's back in the Super Bowl, he wins it.
And that's why you don't really want to go against Mahomes. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to see him go to the Super Bowl for the third time in a row. Like, no.
I think part of it's like, like, I don't think we got to start admitting we just don't like greatness. We don't like the fact that you're winning a lot of times. We did it with LeBron. Let's be perfectly honest. We did it with Bron, the Spurs, Brady and the Patriots. Like, we just don't like, when you guys are great like that.
Listen, it's not about greatness for me when it comes to LeBron. It's the problem is that for me personally with LeBron, it's not that he's not an amazing player. We all know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's the way that I literally watched this man change basketball. Like, I watched him change basketball for the worst. This man big as fuck. He knock everybody down. And then as soon as he fall and get a little boo-boo, he start fucking crying. And then everybody's like, oh my God, it's a foul. But he be bulldozing people. And he has, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really think that LeBron single-handedly made the NBA soft. Single-handedly. I think he made it soft.
I could agree with that.
The fight that he has for some of those calls, the way that he forced some of them calls, really changed the mindset of the NBA. And it pisses me off because
the NBA just getting soft, period.
Unnecessary.
Yeah.
It's just unnecessary because he don't need it. He doesn't need those calls. He doesn't need it to be like that. He doesn't need to change the mindset of the refs to be constantly looking for this soft ass mentality. But he forced that to happen because he had the power and the ability to do so. Now we're looking at an NBA that is
soft.
It's soft.
Like it got to a point where like you can't even taunt a player. If you taunt a player, you get a tech. Like, you can't taunt a player.
What the fuck? Like, why I can't talk shit? Like, this is fucking sports.
You can't you can't stare down. You can't stare down at a fucking player after a dunk. After you dunk on him, you can't stare down at the player, because if you do that, you get a tech. Like, you just staring down at the person. Like, you're not doing nothing wrong.
It's sports.
It's competition.
You're supposed to talk a little shit. Like,
I'm supposed to be able to get into your head. That's part of basketball. For me to get into your head, to fuck you up with because you're so busy thinking about me being in your face. Now you're playing like shit. That's part of the game.
Like the last time, I was gonna say, like, the last time all that shit happened was based like in the NBA was in the 90s. It was in the 90s when Michael Jordan and they all talked their shit. But Jordan could talk his shit and he could back it up. That's one thing about Michael Jordan.
Championships and his own fucking shoes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Michael Jordan's the type of player that he could talk shit, but he could back it up. That's why I see with Anthony Edwards too, because Anthony Edwards, he's that nigga. He could talk that shit and he could back it up. You know what I'm saying? With his gameplay.
There's nothing wrong with it's nothing wrong with seeking you're changing the culture. Like, that's the thing. It's the culture change that bugs me the most. Like, yeah, okay, somebody fucking elbow you in the fucking sternum. Yeah, okay, but fuck, like, you gonna mow me down, knock me all which way, fuck me up, push me down, but then as soon as I bump you the wrong way, you fucking crying.
I mean,
LeBron is big as fuck. When he drives,
he's 6'9".
Yeah, he's 6'9".
When he's driving the lane, he's a fucking truck. Like, he's a truck. But and he be knocking people crazy as hell, and then they won't call it. But if somebody do that to him, he's like, oh my God, like, they hurt me. And then they're like, oh, okay, 2 points. Like, nah, fuck that.
That's like Patrick Mahomes in the NFL. You hit this man all types of ways, you get a fucking penalty.
basically. No, that's like for a lot of quarterbacks. So that's why that's been happening like even before
Oh, I think
Mahomes
the
came in.
Pistons brawl changed the NBA.
It
You not
did.
wrong about that.
You
You
did.
not wrong about that. It really
Yeah,
did. It really
it did.
did.
Yeah.
Like that Indiana fight was crazy as
But
fuck.
Mm-hmm.
man,
It was really nuts. And it got out of control. It got so fucking out of control.
Hell yeah.
But then, okay, so then you got the Pistons brawl. You got the Pistons brawl. And then, so now people are on edge. People are like worried that it's gonna get crazy. And then you have your top star player shortly thereafter that, a few years later, then you got LeBron out here literally making you more worried though, because now you're like already like kind of worried about shit going crazy. And now you have somebody that you kind of want to protect a little bit because they're like athletically amazing, right? So
Mm-hmm.
now the culture is just you're watching it change for the worse, and it's like it's a sweet middle ground there. And I hope that one day the NBA find that middle ground where yeah, we're protecting you as people and we're protecting you as players and we're protecting our capital or whatever, or our image, and keeping it family friendly and blah blah blah. But also take the charge. Be a man. Stand up. Stop fucking crying. It's no reason why the WNBA is harder core than the NBA. Everybody want to talk all that shit about the WNBA and whatever, whatever, but you don't see them fucking crying about little shit. They don't cry about
Mm-hmm.
little shit at all. They play the game. They keep the fucking ball rolling. The ball is in motion. These games be like this because there's no all these calls and all that crybaby shit. They're not doing that in the WNBA, and it's
And,
kind of crazy to see it.
and speaking about the WNBA though, how y'all feel about the whole Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese debate that been going on for about the whole year when it was playing?
That's not they beef. Like they
Yeah.
beef
Damn.
was I believe was just was friendly beef. It was well deserved beef. You have two
Mm-hmm.
amazing players
Mhm.
and they're being competitive. And then you have people who want to turn it into a whole nother. They didn't do
Yep.
that. They didn't
Yeah.
turn it into the big thing
Yeah,
that it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
The people
Everybody else
did, the
did that.
media.
People, the media did that. They try to make
The
it.
media,
They try to turn the race and this that. I'm like,
it's racism.
It's,
It's literally racism. It's
mm-hmm.
literally racism. If Caitlin Clark was a black player or if Angel Reese was a white player, it would have never got blown to this proportion like this.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Like,
like how people do Serena and what's that girl?
Naomi.
No, the white girl.
I
I
don't know.
forgot her name.
I
I
forgot
know
her
who you're
name.
talking
I
about.
don't know her name
Serena
either.
Williams and that one girl. You know who I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Like her
Yeah.
name Maria Sharp. Is it Sharpova?
Yeah, I think
Maria
so.
Sharapova.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think so.
They created that beef. That Maria can't beat fucking Serena if she was playing with one arm and we had a fucking blindfold on. She couldn't beat her. So they created this beef because it's racism. It's no other reason for it to be like
Mm-hmm.
that. And I think that is weird because they're both amazing players. Like they're
Mhm.
phenomenal basketball players. They
Mm-hmm.
should be able to be competitive with each other without people like
I mean, Caitlin Clark is nice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Angel Reese is
Yeah.
nice too, but I give it to Caitlin Clark though, because like she
I
could shoot
will.
threes out the ass though, for real. And she
I will.
deserved to win Rookie of the Year at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like Angel Reese,
yeah,
she's
I
good.
agree with
With Angel Reese, like she's good at rebounding and making points in the paint. But like Caitlin Clark, she could shoot threes, bro. Like beyond the three part. I mean three point. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just like I feel like the WNBA, they should like the players should make more money, like millions of dollars, instead of
Yes.
just going overseas to try to make more income because you saw what happened
Should
with
not
it.
have to play multiple
With
seasons because
Brittany.
they have to. They
Or play
shouldn't have to
overseas
do that.
or play
Yeah.
overseas after the season's over with. 'Cause that's what most of them do. After the season's over and done with, they go
Mhm.
overseas, play with other teams to try to make ends meet because they're not making money out
NBA
here.
players do that as well, but they
But
don't have to do it though. They don't have to.
nah, it's not that because like the NBA players that go overseas, they go there because they can't find any team to play in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? But WNBA, they have to go because they're not making the money in the teams they playing with now.
Mm.
But with the NBA, you making millions and millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Even
That
players
was
are not
my
even that
biggest
fucking
problem
good.
with the Brittany Griner situation. That was my biggest issue was she shouldn't have even have had to be over there. Fuck the fact that she was there in the weed and all that shit. She should not have had to go play over there to make ends meet for her career, like or for anything. She shouldn't have had to. She should just be like you said, like an NBA player. My season's over. I'm taking a break. and then I see y'all when I see y'all. But they not like you. They not making enough money.
Hold up.
Like
Right.
nobody's making enough money.
Mm-hmm.
Really, nobody's making enough
All right,
money.
we
Then they
gotta.
try to say, "Oh, the franchise not big enough." Or
Yeah.
okay, but y'all not doing nothing to perpetuate the franchise. So like even during the pandemic, when people were really starting to get back into the WNBA, the
Mm-hmm.
way that they ran those games was ass. When they was doing the NBA games, they had the big screens. They still kept the crowd area entertaining. They made it look nice. When you was watching WNBA games during the pandemic, it was dark. It wasn't really no decoration. The
Mm-hmm.
lighting was crazy. It was like it looked like you was just watching people play in the gym down the street. Like
Like
that shit was weird to
like
me.
before Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese came into the WNBA, that shit wasn't. No one was really speaking about it like that until they got into the
Right.
NBA. That's when they start getting sponsors. That's when people start coming to the arenas. Only for Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why,
Like,
and that's why Caitlin Clark got all that hate because like she was the first person to really get like the sponsors like that.
mm-hmm. Exactly.
And
Like she made the WNBA better this year. Wait, last year.
right.
Yeah, she
You know.
did.
Exactly. And people mad at her because of that. Like, and then you got the
Yeah.
other women that mad at her because it's like she helping y'all out low key because y'all want to make the millions of dollars that y'all deserve to get for. Y'all been doing this shit for years. Y'all want to get paid millions, and she trying to help y'all out, but y'all mad at her
But it's
because.
like
Go ahead.
she's humble though. Like
She
she's
is,
humble.
yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
she's not like she's not doing too much. And then she even said like what she was saying, like, the franchise was built by like a lot of like it's a lot of black women in these franchises that really deserve a lot of recognition and they not getting that. Like even for her to come out and say that and nobody asked her to say that, nobody prompted her to say that. Like she's a really humble person. And I just think that is
Yeah.
weird for them to like vilify this drama because is it because they're women, like is the drama being perpetuated because they're women, because when men have drama in the NBA, do we talk about it? Yes. Do
Yeah.
we make it a spectacle? No, we don't.
Mm-mm. This is crazy. I mean, it's fucking crazy, but it
Speaking of
is
the
what it
NBA though, real quick, I think that
is.
Draymond Green, I think he might have CRT because he be too mad.
We've been
CRT.
through that.
We been all do. We all do
We've
that.
we've been through that. Yeah.
Yeah. This man just like, I don't know, something's wrong with him. Like, he be just, at this point, he be bullying people just for the fuck of it.
Man, be on
Yeah.
demon time.
Hell yeah.
Step
Yeah,
into
I think he
place.
got
Oh God.
CRT.
I remember this one time, right? They show a video of him. He said something to the other player, right? He had to do, like, he was trying to shake somebody, like, on camera. I'm like, bro, you fucking wild. Like, what? Like, yo, what? On camera too? Like, yeah, this man's a true fucking menace. But Draymond Green, he's a different person, bro. Like, if he was playing in
CTE is CTE.
yes,
Yeah, CRT monitor. I said CRT thinking about monitors. It's CTE.
yeah, CTE. But nah, yo, like if Draymond Green was playing in the NBA in the '90s, he would have got away with a lot of shit. He would have had fun. He would have had fun. He would have had fun.
He would have been breaking people's bones.
Hell yeah.
If he played in the 90s, he would be playing that shit like it was the fucking MMA. Like
Nah, the best part of him though, when he was choking on Rudy Gobert after he was trying to like he tried to save I think it was Klay Thompson he was trying to save and then Draymond Green had Rudy Gobert from the
remember that, yeah.
Timberwolves and a choke and a lock, bro. Like he really had his man on lock. He did the same thing too to Karl Anthony Towns a couple seasons ago. Had that boy tapping out for his life.
oh, God.
Oh
This
no,
is
that
a
was
good
Ben
one.
Simmons. Oh
Somebody
no, that was
said,
Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
is it healthy for culture and business to mix, or should they stay separated? Is there a healthy middle ground that exists?
By culture and business, like by culture, what do you mean by that?
Like, because like how we was talking about how the WNBA, like how they perpetuate this drama, like should we mix personal things with that type of business? I think we should. It's all pop culture. All of that is pop culture.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sports is pop
Yeah.
culture. Music is pop culture. All of this is pop culture because it's entertainment. Anything entertainment value wise is gonna mix with day to day life. I think that in some instances there's not enough mixing of day to day life. Like for instance, why the fuck you got DJ Khaled talking about, by the way, my thoughts and my prayers and my heart go out to anybody dealing with the fires in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Um but you got DJ Khaled talking about, I'm praying for people in LA. He ain't said shit about Palestine. Not
Palestine.
a fuck
Yeah.
word.
Mm-hmm. Is he
Nothing.
Palestinian? Is he like Palestinian? Is that a
He's
word?
Middle Eastern, but
Yeah.
he might be maybe like Lebanese or something. But like they're getting bombed too by Israel. So for
Right.
you to not say anything about your home country being in the midst of a conflict that they shouldn't even be mixed up in, but you will go out your way to say something about the fires in LA, I feel like you should have said something about both, not just
Yeah.
one. Like
Mm-hmm.
put your be if you're gonna be human in that way, if you're going to broadcast your humanity in that way, you should do it for multiple things, or just shut the fuck up and not do it at all. Honestly, because some people don't say shit. You don't see nothing. You don't see Beyonce saying shit. You don't see Jay-Z saying shit about nothing. So
Right.
it's like say nothing or be a human. Like which one are you gonna do? I think that that's weird.
Mm-hmm. And y'all heard about the NIL deals, right? With the college, like the college athletes. How y'all feel about that? College players
I
getting
think they should
paid.
get paid. I
They
think
need to
they
get
should get
paid.
paid. I
Yeah.
feel like they
Mhm.
should get paid off of merchandise though. More so than like sponsors. I think that any merchandise that's attached to their name, they should get paid off of that. Less than like them playing for money or them playing like and being sponsored that way. Cause they really should be focusing on their studies. That's the whole reason why they're in college. But
Exactly.
any money that's being made off of them, they should receive money from that.
Mm-hmm. Some type
Yeah.
of
Some of these,
compensation.
yeah, especially
Hmm.
because sometimes when they go to the NFL, sometimes it doesn't work out. Like when you think of Mac Jones and hopefully Justin Fields gets a start, but like you think of all these guys who were high up in the draft when they went in there, but like 2 years later they might be cut or going out. So
I
Mhm.
blame
I
the
feel
team
they need
though.
to be.
I blame the
Yeah.
organization for their fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? Like for their development. Because if you don't have the right organization or like the right personnel to coach these players, then you want to blame the coach first. It's not the coach's fault. Sometimes it's the
Yeah.
player's fault.
His
But
players'
the
fault.
coach.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. But the coach will always get blamed first anyway. And I feel
Absolutely.
bad. And I feel bad for my coach, Gerard Mayo, who was coaching for the Patriots. He only coached only 1 year, and I felt like he didn't deserve to get fired. Like, you didn't give this man a chance to like actually have like a full developed team. Like, the Patriots are still in rebuild mode. Like, it's gonna take some time to like actually get your team back together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the Redskins. We are not the Redskins where you have a rookie quarterback that's in the playoffs. We are not the Denver Broncos. We have like a good quarterback who made it to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It takes
But
time.
yeah, but here's the thing: the Broncos and the Commanders, they have coaches that have went to, and one of them won a Super Bowl. They
Yeah.
had experience. Gerard Mayo was a player, and now he's trying to coaching. These new coaches need some trial and error. Like Mel seemed the Lions when Dan Campbell got there, they were what
'Hey,
15?
Daddy Dan.
Yeah, they were like they had a terrible record. Then he
Mm-hmm.
turns it around. Like it's gonna take some time. You can't have it right now. You know what I mean? And I don't think that some of these owners are starting to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no, I shouldn't know NIL be sponsored by OnlyFans Grinder or Tinder.
That's all.
Fuck.
No, no. If somebody outside of college was sponsored by OnlyFans Grinder or Tinder, that's their business.
Mm-hmm.
In college, no, no, because in college, you are still, in my mind, to be perfectly honest with anybody, if you're in college, in my mind, you are still a child. You are
Yep.
still in your in between spaces where you are growing and developing to become a functional adult out in the world. And sex is something that can completely destroy your mental development and stifle you greatly. So if you are somebody who's hyper focused on sex while you're supposed to be hyper focused on your studies and your sports, being able to have those type of sponsorships where you're being basically you're obligated to support this company even if it's just by saying it is too much. Like it's just not appropriate for that group of people. Like
Mm-hmm. And
no.
y'all know Shadur Sanders, right? And Deion Sanders. Everybody should know them, right? Deion
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
Shadur. Y'all feel like Deion be coaching Shadur for like 14 years since high school type shit, or like I think either way 14 years overall. You think that if Shadur go to the NFL, you think that Shadur would be Shador would do well in the NFL without his father being the coach. Because, like I said, Shador been coached by his father basically his whole fucking life.
Well,
So
no,
It's possible. It's
it-
possible. It depends on
yeah.
the coaching style of the coach that the team that he owns.
Well, it's
yeah,
also cuts both ways. Like, will Dion be a good coach when Shador is not the quarterback?
exactly.
You
You know what I'm saying? That's another thing too.
Ooh.
Will Dion be a
Yeah.
good coach if Shador not the quarterback? That's another thing too.
Well, like the players seem
Ooh.
to love Dion over in Colorado. So I don't think he has a way with kids. I think I don't know. I always felt like Shiloh was like the more mature of the
Yeah,
brothers. So like but we're gonna see because like especially like Dre's right. It depends on who the coach is. That's
Mhm.
why like if I'm the Raiders, I don't know why they got rid of Antonio Pierce. Like that would have been my ideal quarterback to get for him. Like I think he would have been like
I
a
just want to
great
know
fit,
why
but
all these black coaches, all these like these two black coaches got fired within the first year, and then you had the GM and the Titans, who is a black GM for the Titans. I forgot his name. He got fired after 2 years. I'm like, damn, y'all not giving these y'all not giving these minorities a chance.
I was about to
yeah.
say that. Do you think they have a lower tolerance for minorities in that space than they
Absolutely,
I think
do?
so. Yeah.
absolutely. Like, damn, there's only 1 year, like 1 or 2 years. That's not enough. You gotta give them at least
Right.
like
That's
4 or 5 years.
Enough.
it's very short
No.
time. It goes by really quick. You'll feel like 3 months, and then boop, oh, you're done. It's like
Mm-hmm.
fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
that's crazy actually.
yeah, it's like when I found out, like, well, Gerard Mayo got fired, and then the next day, Antonio Pierce got fired. I'm like, damn, what's going on? Like, they only been there for 1 year. Like, you got to give them time to develop their team.
Yeah.
Like you give them, like they talking about you got like sugar, like you got to turn sugar to like shit to sugar or whatever, sugar to shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It's
no, they see
taking
Since
these
time.
and they see
since we've
these
been talking
coaches
about
like
sports,
yeah.
what's the last Madden that y'all bought?
Madden
Oh
25.
man.
Wait, was it
You bought
Madden?
25?
Yeah, Madden 25. Yeah,
I was in high school.
I still play Madden to this
Damn.
day.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you feel about Madden 25? Like, what it like? Is it good? Is it giving 2K, or is
It's
it
given
you
2K.
see?
They
Oh fuck.
I
like
knew it.
they have a few
Right.
tweaks. Like they tweak it every now and then, but it's like it's still the same shit pretty much. But I like playing football games anyway. I'd rather play football games than basketball games. Because 2K24, I only play that shit for the career mode, and each year for 2K, it's just ass. Like I don't like this shit no more.
Like it's all now. It's the same thing, and then the huge paywall and shit behind it. The
Mhm.
gambling aspect of it now, when it used to not be so much like that.
And now it's
They
more
just
like
changed the whole dynamic of it.
what
And it doesn't look good anymore. Like it doesn't look
Exactly.
good.
it does it like the my career mode. Like back then, where like you play like the draft combined and you get drafted to a team, and then you do training camp with them. If you do well, you move on to playing with the main roster for the NBA. If not, you go to the G League they called it the D League at the time, because now they call it the G League. Back then the D League. Now with these 2K games, you just pick whatever team you want to play, and then you get some bullshit ass story. They're more focused on like on the city portion, like background
Yeah.
basketball, and they got these
Pick
like
whatever game you want to play, whatever team. You don't have to get drafted to the team.
nah, you don't get drafted to the team no more. You can pick whatever team you want to play for.
Right.
And I don't like,
Yeah.
and personally for me, I don't like that shit. I don't
I
like
don't
that
like
shit.
that either.
Like I wouldn't
That's
personally get
dumb.
drafted to a team. Like get me drafted to a team, and let me just be better from there. And also too, back then there was no VCs in the previous 2K games. You just gotta work on practice and building and stuff like that, and spend your points to make your character better. Nowadays on 2K, you gotta buy VC to upgrade your player, and even the VC
They
to
need
give,
to turn.
and even the
They
VC
need
to
to
give
turn
you.
2K into,
Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say they need to turn 2K into an RPG.
Exactly. At this point now. But with the VC you get in the pre-orders, it's still not enough. You know what I'm saying? Like they give you like what 100,000 VC credits if you pre-order the game for like for like what the deluxe edition, whatever they call it, depending whatever.
Mhm.
That's still not enough to upgrade your player.
Exactly.
Because the max is at 85, and then you gotta play certain games to like upgrade your attributes and stuff like that, and then you gotta spend more VCs to upgrade your player and buy players equipment, and then buy the outfits, and now they got battle passes too. It's like, bro, what the fuck is going on here?
Battle Pass in 2K is fucking crazy.
That's insane.
Well,
That's actually insane.
or whatever. It's not really. I can't really call it battle pass, but yeah, I know what I mean. Like just buying the pass in general. You know how like most games now you gotta buy these passes to get like other cosmetics and shit like that. They got the free one and then you gotta pay for the premium one. It's like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just tired of these paywalls. Like I feel
Mhm.
like for us on this podcast, that's like our collective pet peeve. It's just like this fucking money grab shit. It's
Microtransaction,
just
yeah.
Yeah, but like
microtransactions are just disgusting. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of doing it and then not even having a game worth doing it in.
If
You know
it's
what
like
I'm
a free
saying? Like,
game, if it's like
yeah,
a free game, I understand that.
yeah, but this is where I want to praise Marvel Rivals because we just had 4 new characters release for
Mhm.
free,
Two
and you
so
know,
far.
true. Oh yeah. Oh right.
The first two and then later two.
The
This
thing and the fire guy from Fantastic Four are not yet, but still, 2 new characters. They're free.
Johnny
They're both
Blaze.
fun as hell.
Mhm.
Mr. Fantastic is fucking broken. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a nightmare. But yeah, the fact, and we keep talking about how it's better than Overwatch, and you know it kind of is because I would have for Overwatch I would have to pay for one character. We get one character every like
every
five
couple
6 months.
months. Every couple months at this point.
Oh no, it's not. Oh no, it's not every couple months for Overwatch 2. It's not every
Oh no, I'm
month.
talking like for Overwatch 2. Yeah, for Overwatch 2, it's like a couple months you get like a new character or some shit like that. But for
6
Marvel
months, I get a new
Rivals,
character.
see, that's what I like about Marvel Rivals, right? Not
Yeah.
only that it's a free game, the microtransaction, I'm okay with that. You get all the new characters for free when it comes out.
Yeah.
And then the matchmaking, you and that bitch in a second.
Right.
Most games, you wait for a match for minutes. For Marvel Rivals, you and that shit within a second. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
even
crazy.
And it has such a good and it's such a good roster.
yes,
I need
Such
to
a good
play
roster.
Rivals,
Yeah.
by the way. I'm probably gonna
that
hop
is
onto
fun.
that
It is
some point
fun.
today.
It's so much fun.
Like
yeah.
for me, it's worth buying the cosmetic because you playing with the character in third person. For Overwatch 2, it's only in first person. You know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
you paying for other people to look at your cosmetics, not for you to even look at
Basically, yeah.
it.
yeah.
Yeah, and I usually don't play. This is gonna be my first MOBA, so you know I'm gonna hop on because everybody's having a good time, and I got
Yeah.
FOMO
Oh,
now.
it's so much fun.
It's
Yeah.
so much fun. So
I
much
got
fun.
FOMO now.
That
Mhm.
third person, like
Even like if Infinity Nikki, like that's a new game. So the transactions in that game are actually pretty interesting because a lot of that stuff you don't have to spend no money. You gotta grind your ass
Yeah.
off though. Like for
Yeah.
some of that stuff, you really gotta grind, but you don't have to spend money. And that's the shit that I appreciate. Let me grind. If I want to be able to sit here for hours and hours and hours and hours and grind for the most minuscule shit,
Mhm.
let me do that and let the people who have the ability to fast track that and pay for it, let them do that. But don't make it to where I have no choice
About to
but to
buy.
spend money. Like that's
Yeah.
not fair
And
because
what
it's like I'm playing a free game for a fucking reason. It's a free game. Who's to say that I even have the money to put into and it's like we have this fucking I was watching this sausage party show last night and they were talking about like when they got to the part where they had the teeth and they're like now they created a
hold up.
monetary system.
Time out. Cam, why
Cam's
you made that
face took
face?
me all the way out.
Sausage
You were
Party got a
watching
TV
what?
show, right? But they don't be fucking in the TV show like how they did at the end of the movie. It's a show. It's
Yeah.
a crazy show. It's insane, right? But it's not like hypersexual. It's basically like after the movie and they're trying to figure out their society, right? They're trying to like so they're like killing humans
Uh,
and figuring out their society. But I said that to say, boom, right? They created currency. And the currency is teeth, human teeth. And they have created poverty because of the teeth. And I'm like, bro, it's so many things that mirrors real life because currency is really just based off of the fact that other people don't have it. It's because people don't have it. If everybody had currency, it's less valuable because everybody has it. And
Mhm.
like I don't know about y'all, but I get on games to remove myself from real life shit.
mhm.
I
Oh
want the
yeah.
ability to skirt past everyday struggles in a game. Yeah, you might have a game that mirrors real life, right? But then you also have the ability to go fucking pick up a flamethrower and light somebody on fire. You can't do that in real life. So I want my
I
games
mean,
to
you
stay.
can, but
I mean,
it's
like,
gonna
you can,
You
you,
but going
can,
you
to
but you
can't
going
jail.
to
But
jail
like, yeah.
exactly.
You might end up on death row.
Yeah.
you going to jail.
You going
I
to
want
jail?
my games to keep removing me away from this reality. Like I'm tired of media mirroring real life because I get enough of real life every day. Like I want the shit to just stay fantasy world shit. I don't want to have to take my real money. I already took my money and did something with it. If I'm playing a free game, I want to just be free and I want to be free in the free game. That's what I
Yeah.
want.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And
Yep.
people like us, we buy these games. I like if it was a free game and you buy microtransaction, I'm fine with that. But if I'm paying like
Mhm.
$60, $70 on a game, and then you make me spend extra money on transactions, I'm like,
And DLC.
and
And
DLCs, it's like, bro.
Well,
But
okay.
people like us still gonna buy the shit.
Some DLCs are worth it, I would say. But like, yeah, the microtrans. Like I told
Some DLCs are worth it, but it's like
If it's a long ass DLC, it's
Yeah.
worth it. If it's not,
like all the like the
boo.
RPG DLCs are usually worth it. But like with like Overwatch and stuff, I told them like, hey, yeah, I'm not. I've said on my stream multiple times, like I'm not giving these people my credit card. I'm using my credit card to buy the game.
And I
Period.
buy a lot. And for me, I buy a lot of games. There's some games that's in my backlog right now. It is fucking ridiculous.
I got,
It
like,
truly is.
4.
I
I
feel
got
like we're all like I feel like a lot of us gamers are like that. Like we are as much as we are gamers, we're also collectors.
Mhm.
And I think that's like a big part of like being a gamer is also being a collector of things. Cuz even in the game, you're collecting things, right? So you're being like socialized to collect. I'm collecting. So we're collecting these games. Like you said, I spend a lot of fucking money on this shit. The fuck?
Right.
Exactly. And then you don't play that shit for a while, and then you don't play that shit again.
And that be the trashiest part of all things, and that's why I'm such a big such a big supporter of physical games.
Mhm.
And I never want to see a day where it's digital only. The day that games become digital only is gonna be the day that I stop playing them
Hey,
bitches
we don't own them
because
anyway.
Yeah.
because I want to be able to have my game disc and I say, okay, fuck, I'm trash at Armor Core, nigga. I'm trash at that shit. You
Of
play it.
course,
And
so
then I
fucking
give it to
hard.
Mhm.
somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to give it to somebody. I want to be able to sell it for $5, whatever the fuck I decide. But I can't do that with no fucking digital game. Like, I just spent $70 on this game. I'm taking the L no matter what. I'm
Mhm.
still taking the L. But why take the L and now nobody can enjoy it now?
Mhm.
Because one thing I'm not
So
gonna do is have another profile on my PlayStation. I refuse to have multiple profiles on my PlayStation.
let me ask y'all a question real quick. When GTA 6 comes out, hopefully this year, it better come out this year too. Wait a whole fucking year, by the way.
I don't
Would
think
you
it
ever
is. So.
would you buy the game if that
Shout
shit
out to
cost
everybody
six?
who's alive now. Good to see you.
Would you ever buy that game if the base game was worth $100?
No.
Just
What
say
game?
GTA
Hell
6.
no.
No.
GTA 6?
Hell no.
I'm
No.
buying it.
I'll buy it.
I'm buying it.
I would take my chances waiting 5 years from now when that shit go on sale. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't care how
Okay,
good or
like
new the
okay.
game is, even as bad as I want it. I need my money, okay?
Yeah, like okay. I'd probably. But why is the I'd buy it for $100. So I have to buy and pay an extra $50 for the DLC.
No, I wouldn't do it. I mean, if a base game costs $100, it'll be a cold day in hell for me to buy me another game. Fuck that.
I'm not buying
Now,
nothing extra in the game. Once I spend that $100, I'm done spending money in that game. There's no more money to be spent. The $100 is it. If I don't get what I'm looking for with the $100, that's my loss. But
And
am I gonna buy it? Yes. If Elder Scrolls 6 come out and they say we need you to sacrifice a goat on a mountain, I'm getting a goat and I'm going to the mountain. And that's just me personally.
but now I don't see that game being on $100 for no fucking base game
It's
for
not gonna
GTA
be.
6. It's gonna be at least 70 because they're gonna make money
No.
off us anyway. Because think about it, right? They saying that the pre-orders alone will be like at least $1 billion
They've
du-
made,
and that's on
they've made,
pre-downloads. I mean, that's on pre-orders.
they've already made hella money with GTA 5. We bought it on
exactly.
every freaking platform.
I
Every
did.
console.
Would y'all like to see a midnight release, a IRL midnight release of GTA 6?
I
Oh, that
would.
shit. We
Oh
would, and
wait,
also we,
actually no, I'll
yeah,
stay my ass home for that one. I'm not.
I would, but like shit,
I
we
would,
would.
but
I would
like,
like. I was gonna say I would like to see it, but with how people are now, with the new
I
audience
was
gonna
just
be
about to say
playing it,
that. Yeah,
hell no.
yeah. No, I don't
Yeah.
trust people that much, but it would have been dope.
it would have been dope, but
That's
I don't
why.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's worth for me staying outside after midnight for the GTA 6 releases.
Like the
For
amount
our
of people,
previous lives and mentality, yes, it would be fire.
for
With
sure.
today's culture, no. Okay, I'm picking up
Yeah,
what y'all.
Did I
Yeah.
tell y'all?
yeah.
Did I tell y'all we cut class to go to get GTA 5? We had a perfect ass plan too. We were all saying, "Oh, I need to go to the nurse." Like I pulled the jeep around. We all got in that bitch. Went out. The security guard was on a break, and we came right back.
I don't think I wasn't. I was my. I don't think I was. When that game came out, I think I was a freshman in college when that game came out. So I just bought the game off the rip. I even did no midnight release or anything like that. As far as I know, I just went to GameStop and just picked my copy up.
I got it in 2014, so I got it like a little bit after
I got it for
it
the
came out
PS3.
on Xbox
I,
360.
I got it for the PS3, PS4, and now the PS5. I bought it
got
for
it
3 different generations.
I got Xbox 360 and PS4. I did not get it for the PS5.
I did.
I
I
didn't
got
get it for the PS5 either. I'm not having it.
it was. I think it was like what $10 for the upgrade. I was like, "Alright, fuck it, it is what it is."
Yeah, that's not
It's not bad.
horrible,
Yeah, it's not
but
horrible.
it's not great either.
Yeah,
'Cause
I don't even
Yeah,
play
you see that
see,
GTA.
shit for
I
free,
don't even
bitch.
play GTA
You
5 no
see,
more.
with PlayStation, okay, this one thing for me too about PlayStation. I feel like if you see in my trophy library that I have purchased a game on PS3 and PS4, by the time I get to PS5, it needs to be like a little gift in the corner that's like, we see you bought this game 80 times. Let me just
Right.
give it to you
Give
again.
it to me.
It literally should be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you see, I done bought this shit a million times. Just let me have it at this point.
Yeah.
Like, it's no reason to charge me for it. You already got your money multiple times. Just let me have it. Like, it's dumb. Like, I do appreciate the free PlayStation 5 upgrades
Mm-hmm.
for shit, where it's like, oh, we'll give you the enhancement package. It's basically like getting a mod for free. Like, they give you the mod
Mm-hmm.
to make it better. But like, that's not enough. Give me the game. Let me have it.
True.
Did y'all watch the Game Awards this year? Well, last year, Game
I
Awards.
didn't.
No.
It
no, I've
was
seen highlights of it, but I didn't really watch it.
from.
Um.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. You can go first.
Nah, I'm just saying like the Game Awards from A to F. I will give it a B at best.
So here's my thing. I give it an A. I think it is one of the best shows they've ever had for a number of reasons. They started off with a bang.
With The Witcher
Witcher
4.
4, I didn't think we were gonna get anything CD Projekt Red related, like for at least another couple of years after the thing with Cyberpunk. But yeah, they started off with a bang. They had some great reveals. Onimusha's back, Okami's back. That caught me by
Oh, I'm
surprise.
so excited for
I'm
Okami.
so fucking excited that's back and that Kamiya's back there doing it. Um the Naughty Dog's new game, Intergalactic, I think people are just being, I want us to leave this woke thing in 2025. People, the characters are not real. Relax. She shaves her head.
Uh,
She shaves her head.
I mean,
It's
there
like,
are. I mean, they are using like actresses and actors in the game though.
but
They're
like
kind of
still,
hard role people, but like I understand what you're
they're real
saying.
people.
Yeah,
But like, it's like maybe she shaved her head because she's on the run. I don't know. We only had one trailer.
it's a fucking game. Like,
Yeah.
calm down.
Don't use woke like that. Don't use woke like that. Don't use
Yeah.
the bastardized version of woke.
Right.
Like, you're using the white people version. Don't use that, because that's not what that is. Like,
It's
I
really
see what you're
not.
saying though, but I get what you're saying, but I feel like that's another thing we need to do too. That's another thing we need to leave in 2024 is letting people take shit from our culture and make it some shit that is not. Like,
Yeah,
we need to start letting people do that. Like, don't even explain shit to nobody no more. If you say some shit and us four know what the fuck we talking about, and it's a fifth motherfucker over here and they don't know what the fuck we talking about, let them be in the dark. Stop
Right.
explaining shit to these motherfuckers, because they take it and they bastardize it and they make it something that is not, and then they use it and they perpetuate it to be something totally different.
Yep,
We
and
gotta
use it
stop
against
doing
us.
that as a
Mm-hmm.
people.
Right.
Real
Yeah.
talk.
Everybody want to be black until it's time. Until it's time is
Basically,
not.
But Nickelback say, tired of living like a black man.
Yeah. I was just about to say who referenced that. It's been a while. That
Yeah,
was
no, I
good.
thought I thought the Game Awards was fantastic.
I mean, it was good.
Astrobot winning Game of the Year, it wasn't mine, but I think it's good for Sony to kind of understand. It's like, especially what happened with Concord, is like, hey, you know, you
Man,
just gotta make
Concord was
the
just
game fun.
bad. That was one
You
of the
just gotta
horrible.
make the game fun.
That
you
was
know?
that
It's
was
like,
the
what
worst game in 2024 was Concord.
it was. Yeah.
That shit was out for 2
I don't
weeks.
even know what game that is.
It was supposed to be
it's
some
like,
type of. It was supposed to be some type of Overwatch 2 type of shit, and it did not
it did not
meet
work.
the
It's like,
expectations.
Oh
Expectations.
yeah, they killed it. They
Yeah.
killed
Yeah,
the
they
game.
did.
they killed it.
It was only for 2. It was been out for like 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah.
The server, like the
It was that
service,
bad.
like the server was online for 2 weeks, and then they shut the servers down.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
not a good look.
it was bad. It was worse than the day before.
2 weeks.
Yeah, but like Astrobot had so much like care and love into it. I'm glad it won Game of the Year. I personally would have gave it to
I was surprised. I wasn't even mad. I was just surprised. Like, oh shit,
What would
really?
you have given Game of the Year?
Black Myth Wukong.
I think that's would have
Okay.
been. That was a lot of people's. Yeah.
Wait, Donnell,
Um,
when I told you that what game was 2025 gold game of the year, Donnell? Which game? But yeah, I thought Black Myth Wukong.
Astrobot?
I thought Black Myth Wukong could have won it, especially like
Yeah.
considering it started as like just this weird demo from this Chinese studio that we all just like wanted. So like, and then it came into that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was a lot of
Shout
good
out to
games.
Chinese studios. They've been very consistent. I feel like one thing that a lot of people don't think about or like know is that Chinese studios production wise have been very consistent to
Yeah,
the Wukong standard for years now. Like
yeah.
they've been fucking killing it for years. Like that type of smooth animation, like how beautiful that game was.
I still
Chinese developers be the story might be ass, the mechanics might be ass, but visually Chinese developers have been putting out that
Wait,
quality of work for a
Did you
long
beat it?
time.
No.
Did you beat Wukong?
Fuck no, baby.
Bruh, I'm on this last fucking boss and it's driving me fucking crazy.
That's why I kind of
I
stopped
was
playing it
just
low
talking
key.
about that.
I ain't gonna beat that game until I'm fucking 40.
Yeah, I ain't played that game since.
I
I'm
was
still
just
on
like,
chapter 4.
It's just
Oh,
like
chapter 2.
I'm on the final boss and it's so disrespectful. Like I don't know if you guys saw my clip where he literally just took
I
my
did.
guard and he drank it. I'm just like,
Damn.
and then the nigga on the fucking Game Awards said the nerve to say our game is not hard at all. Like shut the fuck up.
Said the game not hard.
Hard. I was like, shut the fuck. And we're buffing Erlang. Me and like I think Chris Monterami were talking about. It's like shut the fuck up.
Yeah, 2024
Why
was
he
just a
lie
crazy
like
year,
that?
man.
He
It
was
was a
just
great
he was
year.
trolling. He had that
Definitely
nerve.
trolling.
Did y'all in 2024? Did y'all watch or have y'all seen like any clips or did y'all watch Costner's Mafia 2 for like the whole month? I think it was November.
I saw a few.
Hilarious.
I
I
didn't
seen a
watch
few
it
parts
That
of
was
it.
so damn funny.
full-fledged, but I seen like maybe like the last week of it in clips.
Okay, I have mixed reactions for his Mafia Thon. Like I understand his content stuff like that. Y'all saw the one we have with Sexy Red.
Yeah.
That shit was.
Oh, I saw the
gosh.
one with SZA and Lizzo. I didn't
Mhm.
see Sexy Red.
I seen the one with Sexy Red. Oh my gosh.
They say that boy stink. They said that Costner stinks. I'm like, damn. He didn't take a shower, none of that. I'm like,
Who said this thing? Who said he stink?
Lizzo and SZA.
I said I thought it was Lizzo and SZA.
Yeah,
They say he stink.
yeah.
And I know the one with Sexy Red. She tried to get Kai to smell her or whatever because someone in the chat was trying to say that she stank or something.
She looks
and they
stink.
clip out of that part, and I'm just like,
See, Red look like she smelled like
Smell like-
bubblegum body spray. She look like she just smelled like cheap body spray. She don't look like she stank. She just look like she smelled like Bath and Body Works.
which scent though?
damn.
Like what's that one? Japanese cherry blossom.
I say, is it Cherry Blossom?
Oh, okay.
That's like the most basic. That's like the most basic Bath and Body Works scent you gonna ever get. Everybody has
Like
had
she
that at
just
least one
smell
time
like-
in their life or smelled it.
Yes. She smell like she spent like 2001 basic Bath and Body Works, like the cheapest one that's always on sale. That's what she looked like. She smelled like she don't look like she stank. She took her booty up too much to be stank. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people just be doing too much to be
Hey
stanky.
yo, did y'all remember she had them collective lip glosses based on like
Oh my gosh,
the STDs?
gloss brand.
Yeah, I'm like, this is how you're marketing it to the young females out
Let me
here.
see. She named. I don't even know if I want to say them, but
I didn't say
the
'em.
discharge one, the gonorrhea one, the
Blue
sex on
waffle.
my period ones. I was like, what the hell? And this is what you selling to people?
Right.
And I bet people buy that shit too.
You know they did.
Probably.
You know for sure they did.
I wish a woman told me
I'm just not one of them.
I'm wearing that gonorrhea lip gloss. Like, you don't get the fuck away from me.
The discharge one was the one that had me
up.
upset. That one and the sex on my period one. I'm like,
I wish a bitch would say some shit like that.
It's like, hell no. I'm hurting. I don't even want to think about it when that time comes, and you make a lip gloss after that. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm wearing that gonorrhea. I got that discharge lip gloss. Like, what's up?
Oh my god, right? I got that discharge one in my purse. Like, excuse me?
Right.
I would have been pissed. I'm like, yo, get the fuck away from me.
Excuse me, bitch.
Yeah. That'd be a cold day in hell before a woman come to me saying some shit like that.
And that was just a few of them. See, now somebody got to look it up. I don't even remember the names of all of them, but some of them were pretty crazy. But those are the ones I remember right off the back. And I'm just
why is it so many? That's my thing. Why is it so many of them?
She probably got all of them at one point. She probably got all of them shits at one point in her life. That's how she named it. I swear, yo. These rappers, I swear, yo. But Continent, though, his Mafia Dawn, too.
Coochie juice, booty hole brown, nut, pussy hole pink, yellow discharge, gonorrhea, blue balls.
That's the one I forgot.
She need Jesus.
Nah. Just can't help it with that shit. It's done for her. That's just a
I
rap.
don't think our Lord wants anything to do with that, okay?
Yeah, Jesus don't want
nothing
to do
away
with that.
from that like we are.
Jesus is not helping her with this.
Hell no. She needs somebody else. She needs something beyond Jesus.
I ain't gonna lie though. I would buy the coochie juice one. I will buy that one.
I want you to know, Mel, we're judging you.
What's that lip gloss you got on? Coochie juice?
We're judging you so
like you got the I'll be thinking about like, you mean your coochie juice put on your lips, or you talking about like the lip gloss version of it? Like, which coochie juice you talking about?
See, but that's the pun though. So you can kind of actually have fun with that one. If you're on that time, then
funny. I fuck with the coochie juice one. That's actually funny. The rest of them is too much.
Too much? That's you can't even use too much. Too much is not a word for that. It's just diabolical.
And then blue balls, man.
I got blue balls lip gloss. Like, yo, I'll start laughing, bro. I'm just looking at you crazy at this point. You don't get the fuck away from me. Like, child. Go get help.
Stop it. Get some help.
Now they say this is her from her press release. This is what she said. She said, "Sex on my period is a brick red that will leave stains."
Wait, huh?
She described sex on my period as a brick red that will leave stains.
All right.
You're on your period.
I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. I got to say it. No comment.
I just didn't want to be the only one to go down with that in my head. I just wanted y'all to suffer with me. I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
As a woman, Mel, we already suffering, okay?
Exactly.
We all suffering.
We're already suffering already. But yeah, back to the Continent though, yo. You remember that what's his name? Ray, the Asian dude? They said that man looked like Sheen from Jimmy Neutron. I'm like, they not wrong. They sure.
Oh my god. Also, okay, so how you got scissor in your crib and you stank? Like, I would smell like money. I would be smelling so good.
Lizzo too, like,
I was mad at her outfit. I was like, what the fuck you got on?
Who?
Scissor outfit when she was on the Mafia thon. I hated it. I don't know. She just like woke up and got dressed in the dark closet.
Fuck, you got money. She can dress how she like. She got money.
I didn't think she wanted to be there, really.
For him to be stinking, like, why though? Like,
I don't know.
Been just showering. Just, I guess. I mean, but he is perpetuate that gamer boy stereotype though.
Yeah.
I'm a gamer boy. I don't be smelling like that. I ain't gonna smell stink. Fuck out of here.
Oh,
I'm a
God.
gamer too. I don't be stinking. None of
Exactly.
the gamer people, none of my gamer friends be stink. So
Exactly.
Hell no.
Only
Nah.
gamer people I know that smell are the ones that go to DreamCon because them niggas don't use deodorant.
I knew that was coming. I knew somebody was gonna say that because I've been hearing a lot about that. Every time the cons come up, it's always somebody
I'm
smelling
like-
Nah,
funky.
it's
green.
DreamCon.
okay,
It's
shout
mostly
out to
DreamCon.
TwitchCon.
No, it's DreamCon.
No, I only smelled one stank person at TwitchCon, and they was not.
Yeah.
Okay. The one person at
Mm.
TwitchCon that was stank was not. And
Mhm.
then when I
DreamCon.
went to AWA, shout out to AWA, because wasn't nobody stinking in that bitch, and it was a lot of people in there. I ain't smell nobody at AWA.
But it's always
People that I
DreamCon though.
smelled,
But
they
Dream,
smelled good. I
but
did smell some people
DreamCon
that
is
smelled really good at AWA. I didn't
because
smell nobody that stank.
DreamCon is in Texas. It's fucking hot.
Right.
Wear deodorant.
Especially at the
It's not
time.
that
Especially
hard.
at the time. It's in July too. It's like
And when we are outside in the line, people, I just need a little common sense. Just a little common sense. Take the miniature ones, put it in your bag, reapply, and then yeah.
Yeah, I'll say just have a little mini one. Would you have you an emergency
That's what
hygiene kit?
that's what I when DreamCon comes around this year, I'm gonna make a video on like what to
Please
put in
make
your
a
bag.
hygiene kit video. Go,
I'm,
go,
Mhm.
take your
I'm gonna put
camera, go to the store, go to the little mini travel section,
Uh-huh.
and be like, look at this, look at this, look at this. It's cheap. Put it in a little bag, put it in your pocket. Boom.
like
right
there's no
here. I have
reason. Like there's no reason for somebody to come outside stink. Like come on
And
now.
cosplay outfits and stuff too.
Yeah.
Like
But that be the problem. They don't come out the house stank. They come
Yeah.
out the house without deodorant. They come out the
And then
house
they wait in,
without protection.
and then
They don't
they wait
stink.
in line outside in Texas. It's like it wasn't like it was so bad this year, but not as bad as it was last year. Last year it was hot as shit. You know, we were out there because something was on the door, so they're out there longer last year, but the year before last. But like you're out there a long time. The lines are very long. You know, you're in the sun. Sometimes it's
And
cloudy,
I
sometimes it's not.
and I heard through the grapevine that at DreamCon there were some women out there like they smelled so bad that their pH balance was off. I'm like,
They smell.
I said,
Trey,
ooh.
they smell so bad at the parties. Ain't nobody want to get close to them.
I said, ooh. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh. I said, ooh, not the women. Not the women. Their pH balance were off at DreamCon. I'm like, oh. I said, ooh.
Yeah.
And y'all complaining about men? Come on, women. Y'all gotta do what? Y'all gotta do better out here. Y'all gotta do better.
Women stinking is infinitely worse than being stinking because if a man
Absolutely.
stink,
ooh.
okay, so if a man stink, it's either his armpits or his booty. That's two things. If a woman
Well,
stink,
technically three. You
it
got the
could
balls
be
too.
okay.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
but a ball sack ain't gonna smell as
On
bad as a
average,
coochie can
though.
stink. A coochie can stink infinitely worse than all of those things put together. So for a woman to be stank, for her coochie to be stank, you just need to stay in the house. Go to the doctor, get what you need, heal up, and then try it again next year. Because there's no way that you should just be out here sacrificing
You should
your
not
health.
be a
And
walking
you
stick
making it
mark no
worse, being
more.
hot and sweaty and
I
putting
know.
on spandex and lycra and all that shit. You making it worse. You're not
Mhm.
helping yourself.
And
That,
also,
that party at DreamCon that Thursday night, but me and my crew, we just had to get out of there. It was too much.
and the crazy thing about it is that
Much.
I always have this feeling like if a woman sprays a lot of like perfume on herself, she stinks. That's how I take it. Like if I'm around a woman and she got hella perfume on, like heavy on that shit, she stinks. Period. That's how I take it
It
sometimes.
depends, because some women just they really be wanting just to be smelling real nice, but it really depends. Cause one thing you can't cover up stained coochie. You can't cover that up. No matter how much deodorant you put on, no matter how much shit you put on, you can't cover that up.
And no
That's not
matter how much you try to cover it, that mess don't work. Not to mention, even if you think you're keeping your leg closed, it's the smell is still gonna come from the top region that's free. It don't work, ma'am. It don't work,
Ain't-
ma'am. And then your thighs and stuff are closed. When you walk, your thighs are chafing and stuff. It's gonna spread the smell. Don't do that.
yeah, don't do that.
Get
Yeah,
some help, please.
I'm sorry, Chad. Y'all gotta listen to all this stuff. But hey,
Long story on that.
hey, listen, look, man. It's just when you go in someplace hot, just make sure you know how to come out the house smelling accordingly good. Like shower, just shower. Know how to have good hygiene. You know.
Don't be smelling funky in your cosplays, okay?
Oh
Exactly.
my God, it was so
And taking
bad.
pictures of people like you smell good.
Put in on all of that stuff on your body. Getting ready, getting prepped, doing all of that just to stink is crazy.
Mm-hmm. And you look good, but you stink. Like
You
they
don't
just
smell good. There's
it's
a
like
problem.
at this point you look good, but if you smell bad, that's just fucking crazy to me.
That's horrible. It's horrible. You spent all that money, all that time and energy just to stink. Like, bro.
Mm-hmm. Like I would love to go to. I would love to go
I'm
to.
probably not gonna go to DreamCon till next year. I need to visually see a year where the recaps are not ratchet. Like
Yeah.
if I can
Agreed.
see a year where the recap is not ratchet, then I can go. I can't go.
Mel, it's gonna be in Houston this year. It's gonna be as ratchet as it's ever been.
Well,
But like I said with DreamCon though, I feel like
Next year,
DreamCon.
Mel.
Like DreamCon is just one of the most controversial conventions I ever heard in my life. Like you don't really hear much about TwitchCon like that. Well, except for this year though. Well, last year you hear so much shit about TwitchCon, about certain shit, but not like how DreamCon is. Like people stink. You know, I think in a couple of podcasts ago, I think Neem went to DreamCon at one point, right? And he talked about how like he was complimenting on somebody's cosplay and they just gave him like a stink face. Like, well, fuck you too then. Like, damn. I would have felt type of way too. Like, I'm giving you a compliment about your cosplay. You look nice in your cosplay. And you don't give me a little stink face. Well, all right.
like, what's the point? Why you put this shit on? If you don't want people to
Right, yeah.
compliment you on it, why are you even dressed up?
Right.
And it's black people too. It's like, come on, this just make it worse.
Oh my,
Gross.
women can't use baby powder. They need baby powder and a good pH balance. Women can't use baby powder. Men can use baby powder.
Wait,
Yeah,
why
say
women can't?
baby powder. Have you heard of? Yeah.
Baby powder has been giving women ovarian cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Yeah,
nothing
men
about that.
can use baby powder. It's good for the nuts, and it don't give y'all cancer.
Women, however.
Keep your nuts from sticking to your leg.
Well, I got Manscaped. I got this thing called I got this shit from Manscaped. It's called ball deodorant and ball toner. That shit coming in clutch from time to time.
Nice.
I was told, man, gotta make your balls
That be the
smell
type of
good.
stuff men need, man. Take care of
Word.
your balls.
Got
Look at my
some
cat.
I see the cat right there.
Yeah, I see it too.
Definitely what Mel said. You gotta make sure your armpits smell good and your booty smell good. For men, make sure your balls smell good too.
And then this be my thing too. Okay, so let's just be realistic about this type of stuff. Going to cons, you gonna see a lot of attractive people.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be the person that stank. Like you don't want to be the person nobody want to get up on and be close to. Especially it's like these people you be interacting with on the internet all the time. Like you don't want these people to come back and like talk shit about you, or like you might have a crush on some of these people. Like why would you want them to perceive you not at your best? Like
Yeah, you want to be at your
these
best.
people you been crushing on, like you out here to show up and show out. Like that's the point of doing cosplays and like doing that type of stuff. So it's just like take care of yourself, y'all.
So you
Just
might get
have
some
pride
play.
in yourself.
They might get some.
You're going to get some play. People are there for that. Like people are there.
People say,
that.
people say, I'm not there for that, or you shouldn't be thinking about that.
Lies.
Lies.
change
Shouldn't
your mind
be
once you
thinking
get
about that
there.
is crazy. You telling me a bunch of half naked women in spandex and ain't nobody thinking about fucking? Please go to hell. Go to hell.
Especially when think about men. And then they mostly be these women be seeing this shit. I'm like, I'll be like, y'all know if y'all see these men looking good as hell, y'all might try to fuck them too. Like,
like let's be real. They be out there with their
happens.
chest out. They be out there dressed like your favorite anime character. Your favorite anime character you got a crush on. It's a man out here dressed like that, and you telling me you're not thinking about sex? Please just be realistic.
Exactly.
Let's be
Right.
You might chill on your partner just for that man too, just for that one hell of a good time.
I mean, even if you don't take it that far, to say that you're not thinking about it is crazy. Like you could think somebody is attractive and think somebody be sexually attracted to somebody and not. You don't have to be a creep. You don't gotta be fucking weird. You could tell somebody that they fine and walk away. You could tell somebody that they look good and walk away. You could tell somebody they look good as fuck and wait to see what the fuck they gonna say back and then take it from there. But you gotta peep the vibe. I think that's the thing too. People was mad about that how to pick up baddies at an anime convention thing. But if they actually took the time to teach people how to perceive vibes and how to
Right.
perceive people's reaction to like your attraction to them, that's actually something very valuable. Because I think people who are like us, like we are normal people. We are
Mm-hmm.
normal people. But people who like the things that we like, anime and video games, we live in these fantasy worlds all the time. And I
Mm-hmm.
think a lot of times that causes like a disconnect when it comes to real humans. Because yeah, you see a lady, she got her cosplay on, she got her titties out. She wants you to view the titties. That does not mean that she wants you to necessarily specifically comment on her titties or try to touch them things. She already got them there for you to look at. So enjoy the titties and don't make it fucking weird.
Yeah, look, but
Like,
don't touch.
don't make it weird. Just
Basically, yeah.
enjoy. Make a tasteful commentary. Wait and see what they say back, and then go about your day. If they give you
For
play, they
real.
give you play. It's a win for everybody. If
And
they don't,
mhm.
they got a compliment. You got to see some titties, and it's still a win for everybody. Like,
Also, tell them like if I ever go to any of these conventions, right, and then the people that I meet on Twitch and I see them in real life is like, are you that really that person that I met on Twitch? Like, are you gonna change different? Like, are you gonna change your behavior differently? Like, you know how people act on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? And they act one way, and then you actually see them in person, they act a whole different type of shit.
Whole persona. It's like a
Yeah,
mask.
that's
yeah,
that's one.
yeah.
That's another thing I consider too. Like, are you gonna be that same person that I know on Twitch, and then if you want to switch up or not, I see you in real life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
Exactly.
everybody,
Yeah.
people have personas. Like people were like shocked like at how chill I am, but I'm like, bro, I be chill on stream. Like I'm mad chill. Like I'm a super chill person. So when people was like, oh, you so chill. I be like, if you been in my chat, you see how chill I am. That's
Yeah. That's
that's
one
me
thing. Like
for
you chill,
real.
like you chill in chat, and we know you're gonna be chill in person, but you know you could be a chill person in chat, and then you become a complete asshole in person.
Right.
I hope I don't experience that. That's one thing that I am like scared about, like meeting
Mm-hmm.
people in real life is just like you said, like them being completely different. Of course, you're gonna be a little different, like you
Yeah.
are a human being, but to be like totally different is like that's scary. Cause what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck? Why you got time and energy to create this like completely fake person is like crazy to me. And you don't have to. There's no reason to create this persona like you
Nah.
doing it for fun? Like, I don't know. I
Cause
I don't know. I'd
well,
rather be a
Karina,
VTuber. If you gonna be somebody that's completely different from your real self, just be a VTuber. Then you can
yeah,
be
like
whoever you want to be.
Karina
Yep.
persona online is easy as hell, but you know, try to match that in real life, try to meet the person is gonna be a completely different thing. You know?
Right.
I don't even know if
Huh.
creating a persona the internet is easy, to be honest. It don't it seems like it's hard. It just seems like a lot of lies that you gotta keep up with. You gotta remember the lies.
Man, some people get at it though. There's some people that are good at that shit though. They do that shit for a
Some
living.
people are they are good at it for
Exactly.
sure.
Mm-hmm. Some people get at that doing some shit like that. But yeah, I'm gonna
That's
go.
their job. That's like code switching. It's like they little switch up. They code switch up.
Super code switch.
But I would like to go to DreamCon one day though, but I don't know when. Like you said, Cam, it's like it's Ratchet out there in Houston this year, so I gotta see how it goes. I mean, I'm gonna see many clips in this, that, and the third on
I'll,
social media, so I will
I'll
see.
let I'll let y'all
I want to
know.
go to Momo and I want to go to DreamHack this year.
Yeah, I would like to go to MomoCon too. I would love to go to the ATL, to the ATL. But y'all got any plans upcoming this year for 2025? Oh, matter of fact, before you answer that though, I did have to ask y'all this question though. What was y'all one of your favorite accomplishments in 2024?
I got 840 followers last year.
God damn.
Woo!
Let's go.
I got into the Twitch Black Hill last year. You know, me applying multiple times, I finally got in. I don't know how many times I applied for. I don't know how many times I applied for that, but I finally got in last year. And also being part of Ubisoft's creative program. Actually started this podcast. It's been like what, a year now? Damn.
Yeah.
Year. Shit. God damn.
Okay,
Ooh.
hey.
I think
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't know what
Congrats.
I don't know where to start, but I will for sure getting nominated for Mod of the Year, and I think Community First with BIPOC Streamer Awards, which
Mm-hmm.
was totally
Hey.
unexpected. So made about halfway through, but still got my flowers, so I'm cool with that. Still being a part of the podcast. I didn't expect to be here this long and still standing, so that's
Sit here.
cool.
You the only person that stand for like a
Getting
whole year.
getting past 500 followers on Twitch. That was another one I think I was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
Last
yeah.
but not least, I just found this out, but I can actually say it. So a lot of people may not know, but I'm partnered with a gaming energy drink company called Glitch Energy.
Mm-hmm.
And I just found out recently that I am one of the top 10 partners for making top sales of 2024. So,
Oh
Hey,
shit! Congratulations.
there's
congrats.
a little thing going on where if I can get the most sales, I think two people will be able to possibly get their own flavor and shakers. So, hoping to
Okay.
aim for that.
Okay. Look at
Okay.
you.
Hey.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
if you get that, I'll buy that.
And speaking about the BIPOC awards too, I could say I got nominated. I think for like 2 or 3 awards, but I know for I got nominated for Community First Award and
Mhm.
Stream of the Year Award. I'm like, Stream of the Year? I'm like, holy shit.
Oh,
Let's
nice. That's a
go.
W nomination.
Hell yeah. I was surprised. I'm like, Stream of the Year? For real? Me? Stream of the Year? Like, I
No, I
understand
seen that and
Community
I was like,
First.
oh,
I'm like, I understand Community First, but like, Stream of the Year? I'm like, oh shit. And I also, and there was another award
wasn't
that
it
I
the
got.
chaotic awards or
Yeah.
something, that international one or whatever?
Yeah, Chaos Crown Award
That's what it was.
in England. I forgot which award. I forgot what award was that though. I think it was like
You got
just
nominated for something in England? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
for like I think
Crazy.
I think it was
Wow.
Variety Streamer Award.
That's dope.
Hell yeah.
That's amazing.
I got multiple. I got like three nominees for like 2 for BIPOC, 1 for Chaos Crown in the UK and in the US. I'm like, holy shit! I never thought, and now I never thought of those. I never thought of that before. Like, I
It'd
would
be stuff
never.
you don't know about until you get hit with it, and it's like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Yep. And then me hitting hitting 100 hitting 100 subscribers on YouTube, hitting 1,300, 1.3K on Twitch. Like,
Hey.
I always tell myself, like, I don't really have set goals when it comes to like streaming or content creation. I just go about it.
Do it.
you
Yeah.
just put them there, and then once you hit it, you hit it.
Exactly.
Basically.
For
Mhm.
sure.
Like,
For sure.
like for me, like I don't really see myself doing like partner push for Twitch. If it happens, it happens. If not, oh well, so fucking be it. I just do it just for fun at the end of the day.
Same, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't
about
see
to.
my pushing for anything either. Like if I would prefer if it just happened naturally. I
Exactly.
mean, like drumming up, like I froze, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you good now?
You did. It's okay. We still hear you.
Yeah.
Like okay, like drumming up like traffic is different than like a full push. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like advertising is cool. Like I don't mind doing that at all. But like a full push, like I'm pushing, like yeah, like get in here and help me. It's like I feel like that's a lot for me.
Yeah, it's a lot for me too. Like, I don't want to force people to like, hey, you should like this or comment this, that, and third. But that's just my opinion, though. You know what I'm saying?
Some
I don't
people
want to
got
push.
it. Like some people make
Yeah.
it not weird. I feel like if I
Yeah.
did it, it would be weird.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't, like I said, me pushing for a partner for Twitch is not really my goal. Like I said, if it happens, it happens. I just want to have fun and making connections with content creators. Within
Right.
reason though, like I'm making connections with certain content creators, like certain streamers. Because not all connections
Yeah.
are good connections.
Right.
And not all collabs is good collabs. And
Boom. That
you know
part.
when last year they came out with the whole streaming together thing on Twitch, where like
Yeah.
you could actually, like, when you streaming and if the same person stream as well, you can knock on their thing and trying to join their streams and to
Like
buy
share
out.
chat.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good thing, but also a bad thing too.
I feel like it's a little overwhelming with the share
It's a
chat
good. I think it's a
sometimes.
good thing when you know the streamer. Like, so me and Awkward
Yeah.
Minds,
Know the
me and Awkward,
streamer.
yeah, me and Awkward Minds did like a Mario Kart stream. It was
Mhm.
hilarious. He
Mm.
hoed me a couple times. I hoed him a couple times. It was quite fun. And then we basically had like community night with Rambo knocked there. So it's good when like you're a collective. When
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
random people, that's when it gets weird.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it's like you share communities with people, like it's like we have mutual community members. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like everybody's just vibing. It's better
Mm-hmm.
than
Like I don't mind the streaming.
random.
I don't mind the streaming together feature on it. It's just the fact that you want to make sure you have the right people to do it and share chat with.
You
You know
gotta
what I'm
make
saying?
sure you know who you're actually working with, and it's
Mm-hmm.
because like it's one thing. Like let's say me and Cam did, a collab or whatever. Okay, I know Cam, he know me. Okay, cool. But let's say Cam brings somebody he knows and I don't know. It's like, how am I gonna try to fit that vibe? This
Mm-hmm.
is somebody I don't know. That's where I feel it gets overwhelming at. Cause your original plan is like, okay, it was just us two, and then Frank comes on, okay, cool, and then they do the knocking. It's like, okay, in my head, I'm like, okay, like this, and how do I vibe without making shit awkward or without saying the wrong shit? This is a whole nother person I gotta try to get to know as I'm
Right.
live streaming
Mm-hmm.
and getting to know Cam's community as he's getting to know mine. So it's like,
And I feel like most people do it for the numbers too. They feel like you can
Yeah.
combine your numbers together, the live views
That's like
together. It's
I
gonna
think
help you
that
out
would
with
be a
your
cool
viewer
way.
count to get
That would
on
be
the
a
way
cool
past
way
the
to do a
partner.
real partner push. Would be
that
Yeah.
that way.
agree.
Like that would be
Probably.
a dope ass way to partner push. It's like collab stream with people who have like other similar numbers to yours. Then that would be a dope ass way to partner push.
And
Cause
that's where
it's still natural. Like it's not like you're making people get in the chat. They're already in the streams
Yeah, like it's not
yeah.
anyway.
forced.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I used it before a couple times, and it is good. You know,
Yeah.
mixing chat user community together. Again, it's all about who you
Who
collabing with. You know, some people
Yeah.
some people are just fucking spiteful when it comes to this shit too. Like they see what high number they're trying to jump into your shit real quick, just to help
Yeah.
them out.
Mm.
You
And
know what
it's
I'm
more
saying?
than just the numbers. It has to
And it
be
doesn't
people
really,
actually have to like you.
and it does, yeah. So I was about to say it doesn't really work out that way, but yeah,
It is.
yeah. I think one of my accomplishments, the biggest accomplishments, paid off the car, which is
Oh,
really cool.
okay.
Thank
Hey,
God. Yeah,
congrats.
I know
I think
paying off the car would feel good.
yeah, it
But
felt
now
so
you
good.
own it.
I hated giving Audi all that money.
No
Mhm.
word.
And then 360 new followers this year.
Ooh.
Which
Okay.
I didn't even know. I was like, wait, holy shit. Yeah, thank God for that Twitch recap. Um, and then yeah, being on this podcast, kind of like upgrading my equipment. So I don't know if I told you guys, like I really did get the second monitor like a few months ago. Like
Mm-hmm.
before that, I was just having this one monitor and like can chat on my phone. I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
right.
because like I thought monitors cost way more than they actually did.
Nah,
Because
it's
when I
just
You'd be
Mm.
surprised. There's some
yeah,
really
because
good
I went
priced
on Amazon.
ones.
I'm like, oh,
yeah, they got
I
some cheap
okay,
found a
monitors.
monitor on the side of the
yeah,
road. That's how I ended up with my second monitor. I
Wait,
was just
what's that
driving
again?
one morning. I found a monitor on the side of the road. That's how I got my second monitor.
I'm surprised that shit worked. It
well,
worked.
it still works.
Yeah, like it was like somebody had put out a bunch of working equipment. Like they must have just like upgraded their shit and they got
Mm-hmm.
money or
And
something.
dropped it.
And they had a Mac. I started to grab it like a Mac tower, but Mac towers are heavy and I didn't
They
know if it
are.
was gonna work, so I didn't want to grab it. But like somebody came and got it. But I grabbed the monitor because I'm like, okay, it's a monitor. Worst case scenario, it just don't work. And I just put it back out. But then when I plugged it up, it was working fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I was like, fuck it.
She's
Yeah,
like, free monitor. Hey.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that's just and
Yeah, I
also
ain't gonna lie. Yeah, last year I feel like for me, like I kind of went crazy last year. Like I got
mm-hmm.
the Ubisoft partnership. I got Twitch creator clubs. I went to TwitchCon. The fucking that 800 follower thing just blew my fucking mind. I had like 150 or so subs. It was last year was actually like
And you
nuts
joined
for
Bunny Gang
me.
with me.
Right, Bunny Gang. I got into Bunny Gang. That I think honestly that was like one of my favorite things. Like it was just like it just like started. It kind of like started it all. That was like the beginning of the snowball. Was
Mm-hmm.
like getting into Bunny Gang and then going to TwitchCon. That was fun as fuck. Like that was amazing. AWA was really fun. I did a lot last year. I feel like I just did a lot. When I seen how many times I streamed last year, I said, "Oh shit!" Like I was on this bitch. I didn't
Especially the
realize like being in
IRL
this
streaming.
podcast. I was so happy to like. I was scared. I was scared. I thought that it was not gonna be like good. Like not the podcast. Me in the podcast wasn't gonna be good. So like I was happy that it worked out.
And you joined around like what the beginning of I'm gonna say around May. Yeah, you joined around May.
Mhm.
It was just about what, almost second half of the year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Cam joined around October.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm glad I got some negative people out of my life.
Man,
I'm glad. I feel so much better now. I feel so much better. I can sleep good now, knowing that I got some, knowing that I got some negative people out of my life. I'm not gonna say who, but some of y'all already know who. I don't need to say his name. Y'all know who. But I feel good. I feel real good.
that's
Mhm.
I made a lot of good connections last year.
I did too.
I met some really dope ass people last year. Like I was shocked. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was shocked. I was shocked at how many people are actually like really dope as fuck. Like you be scared. You be scared that people just be fake.
Or
And
just
they
be
might still be
assholes.
fake.
Yeah.
But they ain't been fake to me yet. So
Yet. Keyword yet.
yet.
It's always to be determined.
Yeah, because you know, you on
Right.
Twitch, you online, you know, that's a whole different thing. You could be fake online, but you can't be fake in person.
True.
Oh, maybe you can. It's just, you know, you might get exposed sooner or later. You will get exposed by the right person. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
wish I
Like,
would unfreeze.
yeah, you gotta get a new webcam. I mean, you get a new
It's
webcam or
not
something.
it's not my webcam, it's Discord.
Damn, Discord fucking you up, huh?
Now, what's crazy is when we did our first hiatus, right?
Mm-hmm.
And came back before the one before today's episode. Remember how my audio was duplicating? And I had to
Yeah.
switch my headset. Now look what it's doing to Mel. See? I
Damn,
rest my
Discord.
case.
Discord messing y'all up.
bullshitting.
Man, Discord loves us, Dre.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I mean, for me, I always make sure I don't really touch nothing in my Discord either. It's just
I don't
sometimes
either.
it's sometimes like they gotta change my my mic setting. Like, bro, why are you changing my mic settings for? I don't even use Discord like that. Only for the
Discord has
podcast
mine
or
of
something.
its own.
You know
Just
what I'm
like
saying?
OBS be doing the BSing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, speaking of OBS, did y'all update y'all OBS lately?
No, I have
Not
not.
lately. I'm
No,
glad you
not
said that because
lately.
I want to stream later, so I need to do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I updated my OBS and a lot of things changed. I got the well, I got the Stream Elements one too on OBS, and it gave me an option where I can do multi-stream now on using Stream
Ooh.
Elements. So I might consider doing that. I
I think
know.
you should. It's more outreach.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about doing that.
yeah, it's going like I gotta take some time to actually figure that shit out because I don't know if I'm gonna stream more on YouTube or TikTok. Well, Twitch is gonna be obviously the primary choice, but it's either gonna be YouTube or TikTok.
If
I
I
don't
can
got a
get
stream key for TikTok.
Oh, no, Stream Elements can hook you up. If you sign in your TikTok via Stream Elements, you get the stream key automatically.
Oh, dope. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that then.
So yeah, you gotta download Stream Elements Live on the Stream Elements website, and it'll download to your OBS, and then I think let me see real quick. You gotta go to SC Live version and go and click on beta. That's how you get the multi-stream thing. Got the multi-stream. They give you like the choice you can stream on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, obviously, Kick, Twitter, a whole bunch of shit. I just never did it because like I still need to set it up. I don't know when though, but sometime this year. Definitely sometime this year.
Same.
But yeah. Any plans y'all got for 2025?
I think I want to play more collab games this year.
Same, yeah.
I agree on that one.
Like Lex, we gotta run Mario Party Jamboree soon.
I
I
said,
gotta
give
get
me a
that
date
too.
and time. We'll figure something out. We just get a couple more people on board, or we can even do a JungleCast Podcast edition if everyone has it.
Hell yeah, that'll be fun
we
as
could definitely do
fuck.
that. We could
That'll be
definitely
a
do
good
that shit.
podcast stream. Just us playing damn game, really. All Dre gotta do is just have his screen on, and everybody can hear us through the voice thing.
I think my plans for 2025. Obviously, I told you guys I'm trying to make a career move. That's for like Twitch stuff. I think I'm gonna start doing YouTube stuff, putting like multi-streaming, like Dre said. Maybe do walkthroughs of something. I don't know yet.
That's what I'm doing right now. That's one.
I don't know yet. And then yeah, just keep doing what we're doing. Like that.
Yeah, because that's what Lex told me about last year. Games I don't play on stream, I just use it for my YouTube channel.
Especially games that you want to avoid backseating on. That's kind of my strategy because at that point, it's not IRL time. It's already recorded. Just premiered or whatever,
Yeah.
and people can still watch it with you in real time, but the video, of course, is already,
Made, yeah.
beforehand.
Like right now, I'm doing pretty good with my YouTube channel. Like with my Ellie Noir gameplays, at least 4 or 5 of my videos got over 100 views, which is fucking crazy. Hell yeah! And I think I did like what, over 20 parts of that damn game already.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's so long. Pause.
It is. It is a very, very long game. It is. And
Like,
I got a couple more videos left, and then once I'm done with that, I'm taking a little break from putting content for my YouTube channel. And then I think for my next game for my YouTube channel, will probably Tales from the Borderlands, which is from like the Telltale series.
Yeah.
Because I like when I choose games to display for my YouTube channel, I make sure I know how to break them in parts. Like with the Batman Telltale series, I do 1 episode for episode 1, 1 episode for episode 2, and then so on and so on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, one thing that like I've started doing sometimes, like the games I play off screen, sometimes I'll just stream them for the hell of it. Like I told myself I wasn't gonna stream the entirety of Metaphor because I'm playing that right now, and I was like, no way, we're not even past like chapter 1 or 2. It just takes too damn long. Like one day, if like I'm bored, I'm just like want to turn the camera on, I'll just do it while I'm playing Metaphor. I played Sea of Stars after playing that off screen for a while on stream the other day, so it's always good to get clips of that stuff. Yeah.
And I also want to go to another con this year. I might go back to DerpyCon and back in my city in New Brunswick, New Jersey. They have this thing called DerpyCon. It's not as big as like DreamCon or TwitchCon or DreamHack, but it's still a good con to go to, especially for me because I live right here in this damn city, so I can just go home anytime I want to.
Yeah, it's more convenient.
Yeah, and
plus for DreamCon.
And for me, the tickets and the badges don't cost that much. And plus, they give you an option where they mail you the fucking badge, which is good.
Oh, DreamCon did that. I'm like, I don't want
that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know DerpyCon, they do it. Because I think when I went there back in 2023, they give you an option where you can mail it to your house or you go pick it up at the event. I think last year, and now, like, we just, we would just mail you the badges, but also you got to pay for, like, the mailing fee, whatever. Well, that's still good. So that way, they mail you the badge, and whatever day you go to the con, you just walk in there with your badge, and that's it. Instead of just going to the registration and registering in your badge, stuff like that, it just wastes a lot of time.
I wish DreamCon would do that because, like, we would be in that hotel for like an hour, like in this long ass line until they actually open the doors, and then yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like for DreamCon, they should definitely do that shit for DreamCon. You got a lot of people coming from all over the fucking states. Just mail them the badge, and then the day
of. A lot
of
time.
Exactly.
Like nobody have to wait in long ass lines. You ain't got to smell funky ass people and all sorts of stuff. It'll avoid so many problems.
Indeed, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't be waiting in line for no fucking 3-4 hours. Gotta smell people's stinks to just get a fucking badge. That's too much.
Really?
Yeah.
That's too fucking much, man. Like,
especially you're gonna be in line outside for the first day,
and it's hot.
Anyway. Well, so like in DreamCon, we have it inside the building. They made sense to have that for get the badges, but like when you're outside waiting anyway, that's.
I mean, you're gonna be waiting outside either way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait outside to go inside the building to go get the badge.
Yeah, and it's hot as fuck. And I know Texas heat don't play. Like California, one thing, but Texas is different.
I mean, I don't know because y'all having at the end of May, right? It's still hot around the end of May.
That's where it still gets. It's pretty hot. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, still.
Honestly, it gets hot like first week of March.
Okay, so for all my men out there, make sure y'all hygiene yourself. Females included too.
Yep.
Everybody, please.
Everybody. But I'm just saying, mostly for the females too. Especially, I want to look good for these men out here at DreamCon. Make sure y'all smell good and make sure y'all hygiene yourselves perfectly.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just, just a lot of things I want to do for 2025. Go to another convention, go to another anime convention. Hopefully continue on with the podcast with more episodes. We might do more episodes just like this. I mean, we're gonna bring like special guests every now and then, but right now I feel like us four having different discussions to talk about makes it more better. You know what I mean?
And then, like I said, we could even just stream us playing some games. We even got to have our cameras on. I mean, we can have it on for us to see, but everybody can see gameplay. So we can even do like JungleCast Podcast, game days, game night, shit.
I'm with
That's
it.
true.
Oh, we
Yeah, I'm with
definitely
it.
could do that. That would be
After
fun. I
last night,
wouldn't
I'm
mind
yeah.
getting
After
in Discord and then
Yeah,
somebody can put the disc like our Discord chat like this. We could put this on the screen instead of
exactly.
like our individual cameras. That way everybody can see everybody.
And then it'll give people different stuff to watch. It's like we do more than just a podcast. I mean, we play
yeah,
games and stuff too. Like this, it'll give people, like new people, a glimpse of what we do on our own channels, whether it's solo or together.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
I think
Definitely
that would be
indeed.
cool.
yeah, I'm definitely down for like JungleCast game nights, especially after going out last night. Them motherfuckers had me out in the cold. I was freezing my ass off. I'm like, why are we going to bars and it's 35 degrees?
Oh
In
Lord.
Texas? God
In
damn.
Texas,
35
I was like,
degrees.
and they were like, well, Cameron, it's heated outside. Like, okay, like it's heated outside, heated. Part of your face is gonna be warm. Your body's still gonna be cold.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. So speaking about the fires in LA, how is it so far? I heard that it's hard to contain it. That's what I'm hearing from the news.
Really is like I said, I live about at minimum like an hour and a half to 2 hours away from LA. So am I too far? No, but it's still a decent distance at the same time. So the issue is a lot of shit. I'll be honest. Our governor is ass, Newsome, gruesome, Newsome, whatever the fuck you want to call him. He's pure
Mhm.
ass. Everybody hates him. For one, the mayor, I think, of LA had cut funding or something from our firefighters, and it's just bad. Like there was like I think altogether about 5 actual fires, because every time I look at the Cal Fire website, I see a different one. But like for like the first day and a half or 2 days, that shit was not contained at all. Like there wasn't even progress on it because it was so bad. We have to our water reservoirs, that's a problem. We don't get enough rain. Not to
Yeah,
mention we're
yeah.
borrowing first responders from out of state to help put this shit out, and off-duty firefighters and stuff.
From
That's bad.
jail. And from jail. That's
Yeah,
our
yeah,
And
firefighters
jail,
from
prisoners.
jail.
yeah, that too. So that
That's
should tell
crazy
y'all
though.
some
And
stuff.
Yeah,
they cut the insurance. They cut the
Yeah,
fire insurance from people without telling
State
them.
Farm. Before the fires and stuff even happened, State Farm had already cut off a lot of people's home insurance and stuff. And then after the fire started breaking, I forgot what other company did, but they cut people's insurance, which is really fucked
Yeah, and they
up
ain't trying to
because
pay their
it's really
money. They
fucked
ain't
up.
trying to pay their settlements. The fuck?
like what's the
No,
you have people paying all that just to cancel them out. It's like what a way to make people waste money. These are people, children, elderly and stuff that are losing their homes and stuff from this fire, something that's out of our control.
That's fucking crazy though.
But yeah, I think one fire, what was it, the Lydia fire or something, got contained, but the rest of them are still a work in progress
But
from what
how
I've
did the
been
fire start
seeing.
I'm
though?
a
Like,
conspiracy
uh,
theorist. I honestly and truly believe that these was started on purpose.
I yeah,
I think they use laser energy weapons to start the fires so that
laser
they can
hmm
energy
do
weapons is crazy.
a mass
that's
land
insane.
grab just like they did in Hawaii. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's a land grab tactic.
Same thing
and
in Maui. Yeah.
ironically, it's like the area of Hollywood, where, where all the famous people,
Yeah.
where all the spicy shit is going on at. It's really ironic, and I know there's been theories and stuff about like tunnels and all that they have, for trafficking and all that. That they're either trying to dig them up or destroy them. But I'm not surprised. Our government is the problem because they're always trying to hide shit.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's every
And
government in the
every
country.
year we get wildfires out the ass for like random reasons. And it's sometimes like where I'm at, because I'm in the valley, and like near central, but also still considered SoCal. Sometimes we're kind of trapped because there's fires up north and there's fires down south. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like this is happening too much, and our water reservoirs are horrible. We barely get any rain. Y'all
Yeah,
should
it's
be
the
equipped
rain.
at
Fuck
this
no,
point in
y'all.
time. Y'all should be equipped at this point in time for wildfires and stuff like this to happen. How are we not equipped? This is California. We're dry land. You don't
Mm-hmm.
get snow and stuff like that all the time unless you're in the fucking mountains. But not everybody is a mountain liver. Most of us city folk. So
Because most, I think TV shows, movies that's in production, they gotta halt this shit because of the fire. A
yeah,
lot of
even
games,
mhm.
basketball games
Universal
gotta be.
Studios, they even closed up Magic Mountain, like all over. They're just closing that's extra measure. But
But yeah,
still, it's like
it's
it's
ironic
really
though.
bad.
It's ironic. Like all of a sudden now they can't contain the fires, and everything's burning down. Then, like you said, certain companies are shutting down home insurances out of nowhere. Yeah, it's kind of ironic. Shit,
And then
crazy.
not
Fire
to
hydrants was
mention
decommissioned. Like
that
they got
too,
some
Yeah.
yeah.
fire hydrants that was shut off for no reason. All of that, the funding, it's too many coincidences for them to all be
All at one
coincidences.
time.
And
Right.
Crazy way to start 2025, y'all. It's a crazy way to
Right.
start
And then not to
2025.
mention on New Year's, wasn't there like a terrorist attack
Yeah, New
that
Orleans.
happened
Yeah,
New
it was a
on
Orleans,
day
terrorist
yeah.
one
attack
already? And
outside
I'm
Trump
like, damn,
Towers.
like
Mm-hmm.
that's fucked up too. It's like we just got here and already.
Mm-hmm. I think the reason because of that shit, because I forgot his name. Some Middle Eastern dude, his wife left him, and I guess his family said some shit to him, made him go crazy, just decided to do some terrorist shit. Shit
Yeah.
crazy
Okay,
out
but
here.
Who
that
those
gives you the right
terrorist
to take
attacks
out
were?
other people.
Ex-military personnel. They was military personnel that came from the same base. So
Mm-hmm.
the one outside the Trump Towers and the one that happened in New Orleans, they both were from the same military base.
Yeah, that shit was
Mhm.
crazy.
That was insane.
Surprisingly, I don't know how that Cybertruck blew up, and that shit still stayed in stayed in good condition. I'm like, damn, Cybertruck must be in
My
good condition,
camera
huh?
froze, but that's a cute little steal, so I ain't turn it off. I just let it rock.
All right.
That should be your next pick when you go live, Mel.
Right.
But yeah, it's just, man, crazy way to start 2025. What other shit that happened in 2025 so far? Damn.
Y'all,
Doesn't
did
even
I,
like
y'all
a
hear that?
I always say I'm gonna
Did
keep
y'all,
track of it, and then I never do.
did y'all hear this Fox News shit?
about what?
Fox Sports?
Oh, with
About
Skip Bayless and
Kind of, yeah.
yeah.
Bayless and like
Oh
Joy
yeah,
Taylor.
with him
Joy Taylor
proposition.
and Joy Taylor, how
Yeah.
she was fucking to get her position.
Mm-hmm. I heard about it.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, she looked good, so fuck it. She fucking her way up to the top. It is what it
Oh
is.
my god.
Use what you got to get what you want.
But I'm still.
Fuck game got to be on point though. You
Mhm.
can't just be doing it. If you can't do it good, you're not gonna get the good.
Right.
The best part was how Skip Bayless paid some women $1.5
Oh,
million
like
for sex.
1.5 million?
Right.
Ain't no pussy worth $1.5 million. I don't give a fuck.
I wouldn't pay $1.50 for any.
For real, bro.
Hey, Cam.
$1.5 million.
He said, "Nah, now dollar."
$1.5 million for some pussy, bro. That's wild.
That's crazy.
Like,
It depends. It depends, man.
depends on what.
I don't know. I'm not rich. I don't know what it's like to be rich and have
But I feel like
$1.5 million and it feels like $1.50. If I had $1.5 million and it felt like spending $1.50, I can't tell you what stupid shit I would buy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, for real. If I had that type of money, bro, I'll buy stupid shit just for the fuck of it. Cause I got the money for
If
it.
I had $1.5 million times if I had $300 million, I would give away $1.5 million for something. I don't know. Why not? Like, I got it. It ain't trick what they say. It ain't tricking if you got it.
Oh,
That's true.
God.
I mean, chill though.
That's true. Yeah.
But still, paying for pussy for
Paying for
1.5
pussy
million.
is wild though. I ain't gonna lie.
Man,
Just
for
paying
And
pussy
that, but
in
yeah.
general is wild.
like
Yeah.
direct paying for it, like is wild. Like, yeah, taking you out on dates, whining and dining you, like that's still quote
That's
unquote in its own way paying, but
That's
it's not like
indirect.
a direct transaction. It's not like,
Yeah.
hey,
direct.
one cookie,
Direct is
please. Like
crazy.
it's not,
Yeah, I feel like it's something more to that because it's like there's no way that one little thing you want so bad costs 1.5. You have to be
I
getting
don't,
a bundle or something with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really believe the Skip thing. I believe the Joy Taylor thing. Skip is like I don't know. Like
I mean, listen, look, let me be old as hell, but hey,
he rich and powerful. He probably used to getting what he want.
probably.
And so you not gonna give me what I want. I sweeten the deal. I toss you
Absolutely.
1.5 mil. Like,
speaking about Skip Bayless though, this shit reminds me of what happened last year with Shannon Sharp with that video with that somewhat sex tape. That shit was funny.
Hey, boy.
Bruh, the nigga said I
that
got
shit was
hacked.
crazy. Son.
No, he was going for
But
a
he
minute.
was like, grab my ass, grab my ass.
He said
It's
that?
like, what the fuck?
I said that. I'm like, and then he tried to say I got hacked. We were like, Shannon, to go live, you gotta hit like 4 buttons. Like you can't
Like
hack it.
Shannon, you
Like
was going at it
anybody
for a
that
minute, my guy.
went
Like
Exactly.
live on
you was up
Instagram
in there
knows
for a
that you gotta
minute.
go
Like
through a
that nigga
process.
was capping.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wonder who is Michelle. Like, I still wonder who is Michelle. But hey,
I want to know who she is too. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie.
But hey, whatever, he was popping them sex pills though. That's all I can
I
say.
say Michelle must be getting
Not
some
the
decent
blue chew.
service.
Yeah.
Huh?
Not the blue chew.
Nah. It's not the blue chews. It's something different. I forgot what's the name of it, but it's not the blue chews. It's something different. But hey, he was popping the motherfuckers though. It's crazy. That shit was funny. I'm like, bro.
That shit was hilarious.
And then
When
he
Ocho
addressed
dude
it.
was making fun of him, that shit was hilarious.
Mm-hmm. And then they did the whole emergency, whatever it's called, state of emergency, right couple hours later, like to discuss about it. But good thing is that he didn't get fired. He ain't lose no sponsorships or anything like that. Like technically, you didn't really see him in a sex tape. I mean, you can't really call it a sex tape.
It's just audio.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really call it a sex tape. It was just
audio leak.
Yeah, audio leak. Audio leak. No, he know damn well. Shannon know damn well. He knew damn well know he was doing.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Either he started it or she started it. It's possible that
Somebody
she started
did.
it.
She probably did start it. Probably, yeah.
Set him up.
Set that boy up for failure.
Ain't set him up for failure. It ain't set him up for failure. I guarantee
takes two to tango, man. He knew what he was doing too.
I guarantee you, he got so much coochie off of that.
He probably did too.
All that mature coochie. They was all calling him after that.
Call him Shay Shay. Hey Shay Shay, come here, Shay Shay. That's a crazy ass name though. Nickname Shay Shay. That shit crazy. Yeah. But nah, yeah, I like watching Nightcap. That's one of my favorite things to watch in 2024.
Nightcap, it is what it is with Cameron and May. Some shows are hilarious.
Love watching them too. Oh my gosh.
Oh, remember that? Y'all remember that thing with Zion Williamson? Zion with that girl? I forgot her name at that point. I'm like, Zion, ew. Like, of all the women you could be fucking with, why her? Right. It's like
I'm still dead with this nigga May said, why do ugly niggas think that just because they ugly, they more tougher than good looking niggas? I was like, that's so true. Like, I never understood that shit.
Because if you ugly, you got like, if you ugly but you still be like pulling bitches and shit, you got a lot of confidence. It be the confidence. So yeah, of course, an ugly nigga is gonna think he got something going on because he got confidence. He's very confident. Like that's all it is confidence. Because even somebody could be like mildly unattractive, but if they dress nice and they got confidence, it make them appear different to somebody that they trying to talk to. That's all it is. It's confidence.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, yo, Zion's one nasty nigga, bro. Like, why the fuck would you fuck that girl to have a look like? She got one of them ant butts. You never watch Ants or the Bug's Life movies?
No, but I saw like the thing with Kevin Hart with his special. He was saying that same shit.
I'm like, yo, come on, Zion, bro, really? And she got mad because she chose his baby moms over her. Like, bro, you are a porn star. He probably paid you for the pussy. Go about your day. Like,
he crashed out so bad for like really 2-3 days.
She crashed out.
I want to know why a woman would eat a man's ass and then try to make the man seem like he the one that's crazy in that scenario. Yeah. You ate the ass. You ate the ass. You talking about, oh, you got your ass ate. You're the one offering the ass eating, exactly. How you gonna make him seem like he in the wrong for getting his ass ate and you the one was eating the ass? You're the one that you look crazy as hell.
It's just, I don't know, with some of these athletes though, I'm like, why y'all fucking these porn stars? Like, I don't understand. I mean, I understand y'all got the money for it. Hey, do you? But like, and it'd be so funny when the porn star be crashing out. Like, bro, he paid you for your service. Go about your day.
Right.
Like, he paid you X amount of money. Yeah, like, he paid for your service. He ain't fucking with you no more. Go about your day. You are a porn star. You did what you supposed to do. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get mad at nigga even want to move on with his baby moms or whatever. Like, and then you want to expose them.
You should automatic somebody. Unfortunately, it doesn't apply to me, but in general consensus, a lot of times when people have baby mamas and baby daddies, you should kind of always be, not always, but when y'all first start talking, you need to be prepared just in case they go back to their baby mama or their baby daddy. Like after a certain amount of time go by with y'all being together, yeah, you can stop worrying about that. But when you first start talking to somebody that's got kids, you should just be prepared that they might go back to their baby mama or their baby daddy.
Yeah, I never did a girl who has a child, bro. I don't fucking know. I refuse. I'll be like, you probably still fucking with your baby daddy, ain't you, huh? I don't trust you now.
I'm screaming.
Yeah.
I'm screaming.
I'm just being honest, you know?
You're being for real. Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. I don't know.
Like, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me.
That's a very typical thing to happen. I'm not gonna, just because I'm not doing it, I'm not gonna act like other people don't do it, because they do for sure.
Yeah, I'm just
Cause it's too easy. It's too easy. You got kids with that person. You ain't gotta convince them of shit. All you gotta do
Exactly.
is ask them to give you some. If they give you some, they give you some.
Mm-hmm. No questions asked either. No questions
Yeah, you
asked.
ain't gotta wine and
Wow.
dine them. You ain't gotta do nothing. They already know what it hit like. Y'all got kids together.
Exactly. Shit, you might have this. You might have the baby with him again. That's.
Some of them
Yikes.
do. Some of them do.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
And then they try to claim it was an accident when it wasn't. It takes two to tango. You know what you signed up for.
I love how women say like, my baby daddy ain't shit, but yet you still have the second kid with the same nigga who ain't shit. So
It's like you say he ain't shit, but you ain't said his dick wasn't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, something got to be good about it because you going back.
You going back to that nigga, like, and
His
you having
services ain't shit. Like his services is the shit, but he ain't.
the service
I
is
ain't
just
gonna
the
lie.
shit.
Sometimes I be
Service
seeing
is
men and
shit.
they have a bunch of kids and like they don't be cute like that, or like they don't have a good job, or it be something about them that ain't right, right? I be like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to see it, cause how you got all these fucking kids? Like
Hey,
what are you doing to these women out here? You got all these baby mamas,
stigmatized,
all these kids,
stigmatized, man. It's
yeah, and they
it's
do
a real
not be
thing.
attached.
I be seeing a lot of women that don't look good in the face. But I've been like, damn, how y'all in a relationship? I said, the pussy must be that good, huh? For that nigga to be fucking around with you and have a kid with you.
Amen. Say
Mm.
man.
It's
That's
like
how
that
I
thing
be.
pretty, but she might not be, but that thing pretty. And it's like
Right.
Mm-hmm.
that's how people be getting down. They don't
She
care.
got something going on. She
Hell
got
yeah.
something worth
Something
worth it.
pretty.
Mm-hmm. Get pussy
Worth
whipped.
it.
That pussy
That's
would be
crazy.
real out here, oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'll be thinking to myself like, yo, it's crazy to be like, it'd be an ugly woman that has like 3 kids who with a nigga that ain't like, yo, you with her for real? Well, I'm just my own business because she must be doing something right for you to keep going back.
I mean, women be cooking and cleaning and
You're right.
eating ass. So
Professional man eaters, apparently.
It don't be the pretty ones either. It don't be the pretty ones either. The pretty ones don't be doing
I
none of
ain't
that
gonna
shit.
lie. If a man tell me he like to get his ass ate, it's a turn off for me. I'd be like, ugh.
I feel like it should be, yeah.
Like you nasty.
If a female asks me to eat her ass, I'm like, I don't do that because you know what comes out your ass, right?
I
Do
just
you?
feel like it should just be a natural thing. I feel like that should not be something you talk about verbally. Like if you get your ass ate, you get it ate. If somebody eat it, you eat it. You don't talk about
Be
it. You know what I'm
telling
saying?
everybody your damn business. Like
You don't need to talk about it. You don't need to tell people about it. You don't need to ask people like we on a date and you say you eat ass, nigga. Are you crazy? Like wow, that's gross. Like just find out. If I
right,
feel
it's
so
like
inclined
we
to
know
lick
you
your
like shit
booty
in the
hole,
bowl, bro.
just
It's
let me
okay.
do it. Like don't talk to me about it before or after. We don't need to ever talk about it. Just if it happened, it happened.
It
Don't
happens, yeah.
talk about it.
Like, yeah, if y'all have a drunk night and if you're in the mood to do it, then fucking do it. I mean, everybody like to
I feel
experiment
like it makes more sense for
every
men
now
to
and then.
eat ass than women. You already down there with a hole. It's already a hole there. You slide to a booty hole or something. It could be an accident. It might not be on purpose. Eating a man ass is a very intentional action. It's intentional as fuck.
It's a whole different region on a man. Women is
Then
different.
a
You know, our
man
system is
gotta
different.
open lift his lip. Like how you? No,
What?
no,
This fucking
no.
fuck.
You gotta nearly fold him like a pretzel. We supposed to be getting folded like a pretzel,
Right.
not
Is
you. Like
you on your back with your legs up? Are you on your knees? How is this happening? I don't want it. I
Yeah,
don't want it.
how the hell we get to here, yo? How did we get to this? How did you get to this stage on this podcast? I'm just realizing that.
Talking about
everybody,
that man.
welcome to the JungleCast Podcast,
Mm-hmm.
where it gets
Talking
random.
about that man with his ugly porn star woman. Cause she was trying to out him.
Yeah.
That's how we got here.
Yeah,
We've been talking about that way before that. Way before that we got to there.
Dang,
Donnie is the jungle.
It's the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle.
Right.
But nah, it's just like, these athletes. I think Donnell said it before. Athletes, celebrities, streamers. It's like y'all be messing with y'all don't be messing with some of the baddest women out there. Y'all be messing with the ugliest women and trying to hide that shit.
Yeah.
And then when y'all don't do, and then when y'all stop fucking with them, then they want to expose y'all. Like,
That's
Y'all
predatory.
never heard?
Low-key.
I'm
Preying
a,
on the uglier people of the world makes you a predator.
that shit diabolical.
Yes.
That shit
Nasty work.
diabolical. You might sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement.
Yo, I don't understand why more famous people don't utilize NDAs. I don't
Hell
understand
yeah.
why they don't.
They should. Shit, they should. Especially you fucking with escort or something, a prostitute. Sign an NDA. So that way, she don't have to say nothing. She don't have to say shit. You know what I'm saying? If she
Like
say
when
that
you
shit,
get an agent, when you famous and you get an agent, your agent should automatically print you out copies of NDA agreements, and you just keep them in your glove box of your car.
just pull it out there. Just sign
Something.
this NDA real quick. All right, I'll pay you, but sign
Yeah,
this
just
NDA.
have it on your phone. You know, you can sign stuff from your phone. Just have it on your phone, digital copy. Like I'll email you your copy.
And, you know, some of these
Like
people.
it's like here's this waiver. It's liability waiver.
Mhm.
NDA.
Yeah, you know, motherfuckers don't read that shit too, and then they get to talking and like, oh damn, I fucked up. I shouldn't be saying this.
You're like, yeah, about that. You sign here, pal.
Mhm.
A lawsuit now. But yeah, that's just some of these athletes though be paying for prostitutes or escorts, I should say. And it's like, bruh, why y'all paying for pussy for? Why? Just why? Like most of these.
Paying for escorts in general is just kind of interesting to me.
It's crazy to me.
How so?
I just feel like it's a lot of like free things. Like I feel like that's something you could get for free.
Yeah, as an athlete, you don't
But
want
I
to pay
guess
for
like
them.
it's more hassle. It's more. I get it. Never mind. I take that back. It's more hassle to get it the regular way because
Yeah.
then you gotta form a relationship with somebody. You gotta talk to them. You gotta act like you care about them. If you pay for it, it's not nothing. It's none of that. It's I pay for a service. You give me the service. You leave. So I get it.
You
Actually, I
leave.
do
Bye.
get it.
Well,
Yeah, I get it.
bam, wham, goodbye now. That's it. No talk.
Yeah, I take
We ain't
that
doing no
back.
talking. We ain't doing no talking.
Wham bam boom. Be gone.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, goodbye now.
No,
But
for
yeah.
real.
But yeah, I just whoo, child. But it's serious though, how the fuck we get from here though? That shit crazy. Well,
Hey, it's okay.
it's nighttime anyway, so fuck it, late night. Well, it's not really late night per se, but the way how
It's
daylight saving is.
5:30 on
They
the
like-
East Coast.
I mean, it's called keeping it real. I mean,
But I'm just saying, like it's nighttime right now, but I'm just saying, like it feels late as shit, but I know damn well it's 5:30 right now. It just feels late for me. Cause you know it get dark as hell out here in the East Coast.
Yeah.
well, y'all catch it first, and then by the time it hits like what about 8ish for y'all on 5 out here, it starts hitting us the same way.
But yeah. All right, y'all. That's all for today's podcast. I know y'all heard a lot from our recaps of 2024 to our futures in 2025 and some freaky foxy frog shit on here. But we just talk about shit on our podcast. So we how can I say this? We just all over the place.
But it's natural.
Yeah, it's natural.
It's funny.
Gross.
It really is. All right, y'all. Thank you all for stopping by on the podcast. Shout out to myself and my co-host. And we'll see y'all again. Until then, carry on for the next one.